Hey, what's going on, everybody? Arsenal, how's it going, man? Arsenal versus Liverpool today, and I'm joined by Ebony. What's going on, Ebony?
Yeah, I'm all right. I managed to get a new laptop today. Well, it's a replacement, so I'm able to. It's a 14-inch, and that's all I need. It's big enough. So, but yeah, I mean, everything's all right. Everything's cool. Had a day off work today. Had bits and pieces to do, but generally happy. So, yeah.
Yeah, Vincey, what's going on? Looking forward to today.
Man. I had a good day, man. I'm looking forward to tonight, seeing the kids play. Just great night to be with the family, man. That's what it is.
I hear you, man. I'm trying to pick up the feed now. What's going on here? Right, Nabil. I think Nabil's coming in because he's just sent me a message. What's going on, everybody? 101.
Hi, Ebony. What's going on?
What's up, Vincey?
Kez is on the Facebook page. 101 Arsenal Facebook. What's going on, people? James, what are you saying, bro? What's happening, James?
You all right, guys? Have you seen I've got my new Arsenal shirt that
I saw it on your Facebook page the other day.
Like it.
I've been banging on for like a month saying I really need to get an Arsenal shirt because my other one's at my mum's house and like they're packed away and I've just not had a chance to get them because of lockdown and stuff. So this was a massive surprise for me.
Yeah,
nice. Looks good on you, bro.
You're having better luck than me because my one ended up with Rwanda and it's going to stay there until I can get it off. Actually, mind you, I did have a Premier League iron sticker badge here because my Black Lives Matter one hasn't come in. So I might get my iron and go over.
Where did you get your BLM badges from?
I just got it from eBay. Because remember, this one had the Rwanda. I don't know whether you can see it. And I managed to get it off and then stick the Premier League badge on there. So I'm not sporting the logo there. So that's really good. Andrew makes me laugh. Andrew said, do you really want to go through this again? Yeah, we have to, bro, because I actually think we got a better chance of winning tonight. Sane is not playing. What's the lineups? Well, let's run through the lineups now at the moment, shall we? Let's look at the lineups. Now, if I can get let's look at the lineup. So for Arsenal, we have Leno in goal, Cedric Soares, Rob Holding, Gabriel, Klasnach. That probably tells me it's a back four. And then we have Ceballos, Willock, and Xhaka in the midfield. And up front, we have Pepe, Nketiah, and Saka.
4-3-3.
Yeah, Alex Runarsson, David Luiz, Tierney, El Nene, Maitland-Niles, Nelson, and Lacazette are on the bench. So actually, that's a decent team. What's going on, Neomis?
What's up, Neomis?
What's up, Neomis?
Yeah, that's a decent team, guys. I'm not gonna lie.
What product did you say, Saliba?
Yeah. It's no, not Saliba. Saliba's still not in the team.
Wow.
Yeah.
What is the manager waiting on?
Well, you know what? He's not ready. And if Mikel Arteta says he's not ready, then he's not ready. And we have to take his word because when Ceballos, when he took over the team and Ceballos came into training and everything, Ceballos didn't play for 5 games. And Arteta was like, he ain't ready. I think you have to be at a certain physical level in order for Arteta to run you through that system because the high pressure is very demanding. And I think he demands a lot of his defenders, midfielders as well. So doesn't explain why Lacazette keeps playing. But I think for Saliba, he just has to become accustomed to the league. Neomis, what's going on, bro?
I'm good. I'm very good. It's been a long day, just finished work. So now looking forward to a bit of fun, hopefully. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, I'm just going to go around.
I'm nervous, man. You're nervous, bro.
I'm a little bit nervous.
Listen, I was so positive on Monday, like really positive, and I put every emotion into it, and then we lost, and I was like, you know what, fine. And then I got over it, and now like we're facing Liverpool again after a few days. Like we've got to win. I don't want to put pressure on the boys, but for my excitement, we have to get the win.
Yeah. Isn't it funny? 4 days after the game that we just played, and here we are.
I think
Liverpool have got a strong team. It looks like Salah's playing.
Yep, Salah's playing,
and that's a concern. When you see how he played on Monday, and you think, okay, we rested players, and he's playing again tonight. I'm like, seriously?
No, it's because we beat them twice. They're like, you know what? We don't even want to have Arsenal believe that they're better than us. So now they're looking to put the nail in the coffin. Let's go out there and really show them what we're made of.
So Jake is saying, who's the subs? It's Alex Runerson, David Luiz, Kieran Tierney, El Nene, Maitland-Niles, Nelson, and Lacazette. Yeah, those are the subs, and they're decent subs. I mean, Liverpool, it doesn't really matter. Liverpool have got Adrian, Echo Williams, Rice Williams, Van Dijk, Milner, Gurjan. They've got Jones, Wilson, Minamano, who you guys knew. He came on in the charity, the Community Shield and scored an equaliser. Yeah, and they got Jota and Salah, but they don't have Mane. So happy days. Happy days. Leno's still in goal. Yeah, I have no idea why Leno is playing. It all look, like I said, he needs the practice. Man, it needs the practice.
Get him my reaction.
Believe me. Cool K saying Milner versus Pepe is going to be an interesting battle. Does he have the legs for it? It most likely won't be 1-on-1. They'll double up unless Cedric overlaps. I like Cedric. A lot of people are like, oh, why did we buy him? I think he's a decent player. Vincey, what's your thoughts on Cedric?
Jury's still out for me. And the reason why I haven't seen enough of him, if we consider we bought a player on loan, now we're giving him a contract, and I still haven't seen enough of him, I'm concerned for that because. You know, if I want challenges, if I want Bellerin to have competition, I need to have a viable alternative. And if Ainsley Maitland-Niles is being used as that, and we still have Suarez, I'm still concerned from a financial and the playability aspect on the pitch.
I hear you, man. I hear you. So I'm just linking up my feed into the game right now.
They're just about to kick off now.
They're just about to kick off.
I'm trying to get ahead of you, so I don't know what time it's. I'm trying to get ahead of you, so it's because I'm always behind. So
I'm watching it via Sky, so that's why.
I just realised Robertson isn't playing. Fabinho's not playing. Trent Alexander, I don't even know. He's not even kitted up. He's not even on the bench.
We're about to kick off.
Yeah,
we're about to start.
Kez is saying this is going to be a tough game. Always is when you're playing at Anfield, bro. And guess who that is, ladies and gentlemen? Someone who's not put their name on the Facebook waiver, but he says,
You know who it is.
To which I always answer, indeed.
You know who it is.
Yeah, that's my man Bertram. That's my partner in crime, Bertram. What's going on, Bertram? Bertram would actually be still at work at the moment, so I'm sure that he'll let us know what his thoughts are.
Come on, boys.
I think Milner.
Milner's. Are they playing at the back, Liverpool? Because they've got, or at least Sky Sports has Milner at like left back.
It doesn't look like it. It looks like it's 4 at the back for Liverpool.
Come on, Leno. Kick it out for crying out loud.
Oh, wow. You've already started.
You started?
Yeah.
Yeah, 30 seconds in.
Wow.
Oh wow! You're ahead of me.
I hate when I do that because she's watching it live and on Sky. I've got the Sky Go app on, and they're just bending down for Black Lives Matter at the moment.
Yeah,
I'm on a stream.
So while this is going on, and we've just started a couple of news. Torreira has just signed his personal deal with Atletico, and I believe that the agreement has been signed off by Arsenal. It's not a good one. It's a loan deal with a fee. I think it's €6 million, and they have to pay his wages as well. So that's good for Arsenal. But it's a bad deal if we don't even get money for a player we paid 24 million for a couple of years ago. It's not what we want, and it's a real shame. However, Bukayo Saka has been. Sorry.
There's no option to buy, or
no, there's not even an option to buy. Not from what I know, anyway. And a couple of sources today, James, even Charlie Watts from Goal, was saying that there was no option anyway. So it's not a good deal. We've just got rid of a player who could contribute for nothing.
Yeah. I posted this earlier on the forum. My concern about this is, how does that look in the back office if we can't hold clubs accountable for players that we need in regards to getting an obligation to buy?
I think what it is, Vincey, we showed our hand too early. We're desperate, and teams can use. We know Lyon are desperate for money. We know Atletico are desperate for money, but neither has budged on their stance. And it's a game of chicken. It's the first one to blink. We've got 4 days left for the transfer window, and Arsenal are the ones that shook first. They blinked first, and that's where it is. We've got nothing to offer. We've got hardly any value for our players, and that puts us in a position of weakness. And teams have exposed that.
But you know, we always do that. We always do that in regards to overpaying, or if we hold players on for too long, we don't get enough money. We haven't learned this for years, and that's the reason why, you know, we really are behind, because we're not in the back office. We don't hold clubs accountable.
Yeah, I hear you.
Still get annoyed. Darren Bent was 0.5 million more than Thierry Henry when he sold him. Darren Bent more than Henry. What's the world coming for? Eh?
I was actually quite miffed when we sold Henry for as cheaply as we did. We sold him for about 16 million euros or pounds.
But that's because it was Henry's smart, because he made sure that he put that in his contract, and that's the reason why he went for peanuts. Because again, a lot of teams take advantage of the fact that they modern day slavery, that they own you because you signed a contract and you have to play. So with Henry, he put a get out clause. They don't really do that these days. These days, they have a clause to release the player, and it's normally high. Back in the day, 10, 20 years ago, they used to have clauses, get out clauses, which meant they can get out of the team easy by having a low fee, and Henry got away with it. So Fabregas didn't. Fabregas had to buy out his contract with Arsenal. It cost him an arm and a leg. Then he went to Barcelona. He was earning less money there than he was earning at Arsenal.
Yeah, and he still didn't win the Champions League there either.
I'm not liking the fact that we haven't changed kit.
Yeah, I don't like. I was just about to mention that. Why are we wearing blue? Mark is saying, guys, did you see the performance of Ben Rama from Brentford today? He is good. Yeah, he is. I saw that. One of my friends, Simon Webster, who covers a lot of stuff with Brentford, he's just saying that he's worth more than 10 million. And I'm just like, look, bro, don't tell me. We just sold the best goalkeeper in the Premiership for a packet of peanuts and a bag of chips. So don't tell me nothing about that man's worth more than 10 million. James, talk to me, man. What do you think of the game so far?
Steady, I suppose, for Arsenal in the first couple of minutes. We're all right. Like, I'm only on the 4th minute, so I don't know how far ahead of you are of me. But
wow,
steady. 4 minutes.
Right. We had a
2 minutes.
It was called.
Got in on there, isn't it?
4 minutes and 50 seconds. I am.
I'm 5:42.
2 minutes.
Behind. We're defending well.
Wow.
We are. But Liverpool seem to have more possession at the moment, but it's early days.
So, guys, what's going to be interesting today is Arteta going to set his team up different to what he did on Monday? And I think he has. I think he's gone with 4 at the back, although Cedric Soares is playing pretty high up the field. but it definitely looks like a 4-3-3.
Pepe come across.
I'm just glad that Danny's starting. Like he did wonders when he came on against Liverpool, so I'm glad he's starting.
Right. Well, cross it.
It's nice to see Pepe on the left.
Yo, nearly intercepted.
I know.
That was so close.
Okay, so that's it. Kolasinac actually is playing all right, you know, even though I don't rate him.
The last League Cup game played well.
I like the way Cedric Soares passes the ball. Cedric Soares has got a good range of passing on him. I don't know why Arsenal fans, Arsenal fans can be fickle at times, and they're bashing a guy who they really haven't seen play in their shirt. And I've watched many games that he's played for Southampton, and he's a good player.
Shoot!
Oh! Just got to give him time.
Oh, look at that, Saka.
Why are you reacting like that now?
The ball comes in, it's blocked.
He could have just shot.
Oh, Saka wins the ball back, and he gives it to Pepe. Pepe is playing wide out on the left.
And he could have scored just now.
That's got to be a free kick.
Saka getting in the England squad, by the way.
Watch it again.
Yeah, he got called. Was it today? He got called up.
Yeah, him and Maitland-Niles are in the England squad.
Yeah. I think I was trying to mention that as we started.
Willock, actually. Was that Willock?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Willock's on the right.
Yeah.
Jake is saying Arteta should look at him as a backup. Arteta should look at him for starting. We need a starter, not a backup, guys. We need a starter for Arsenal. Jake is saying we should have sold Leno. I totally 100% agree. I think we would have been able to get more money as well. Could have been easier if we'd get more money, as I just said. Unbelievable Nketiah miss, Mark is just saying.
I thought it was Willock. Okay. Never mind.
Oh, nice down the slip.
Oh, nice passing. Okay.
Oh, yeah, Nketiah looked like he took
why are you back passing like that?
Pepe on the left, though.
Yeah, that's what we've been calling for.
On the left.
Pepe is going to be better on the left.
Let him run.
You only have two choices on the left. Either cross the ball or shoot. Because he's not going to use his right foot.
I tell you what, I'm very impressed with Saka's ball winning ability in the midfield. That's the third time he's come back and won the ball from the midfield. Arsenal,
they're scared of him, you know.
Yeah, Arsenal are having the rubber the green in the midfield. They're battling harder than Liverpool are. They're winning balls. They're winning tackles. Pepe gets the better of Nicole Williams down the left-hand side before Rice clears. But Arsenal come again. You know, Pepe is tying Liverpool up in knots on that left-hand side. It's good to see. Gunners enjoying a few good minutes here, and it comes centrally again. Cedric Soares in space in the box. Oh.
Is that Van Dijk? Okay.
Arsenal started really well, man. Youngsters look brave on the ball, guys.
Do not. Oh. Come on, defend it.
Do not get Ebony
Shut
vexed.
down.
I cannot believe I'm behind you guys. I just saw the Nketiah chance. I can't believe he didn't take that first time.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can see why the goalkeeper ran out and he hesitated whether he should chip him or take it wide. He decided to take it wide, and the goalkeeper's right in front of him by the time he did that. He just a little bit of hesitation there in his decision making.
That's the thing about Pepe. He hesitates too much. Not Pepe.
If Eddie shot with his first touch, then Alisson wouldn't have had time to react there.
Okay. Goal kick. Was that a corner?
Yo, Jarrell, what's going on, bro? I hope you're okay. Jarrell was playing football last night. And yeah, man.
Corner.
I heard the story, Jarrell. I hope you're feeling good, bro. I hope you're feeling good and enjoying the game as well. Kuke saying not the best pass from Pepe. The Willock can't shoot, and Nketiah took too long. I think he did. Nketiah was clearly, what did he say? Nketiah was clearly too far out to hit that first time. He likes to about a yard to be closer. Yeah, maybe.
I'll tell you what. We've been looking all right in centre midfield, you know.
We've been closing them down quite well. It's just our defense is a little bit shaken. We're defending well to a degree, but you know there's still some shakiness there.
Yeah, corner by Liverpool, and it's headed over. It's going to be another corner to Liverpool. Jarrell, I hear you, bro. I hear you, bro. Guys in the chat, what's your prediction for this game? I'm going 2-1 Arsenal. I think Ebony is going...
I'm going 2-1 as well.
2-1 as well. Vincey?
I'm going 3-2.
3-2-2.
I need revenge. 3-2 to Arsenal. I need revenge. Yeah. Still talking about my score on Monday.
James, what are you going for in this game?
I think 2-2, and then we'll somehow win on penalties.
Oh God, my heart can't take penalties, Niomis. Niomis, my heart can't take it.
I 2-1. I can't take going to penalties. No way. 2-1.
I hear you, man.
Victor's gone for. We did in the Charity Shield.
Victor's gone for 1-1, which means it's going to go to penalties. Jarrell's gone for 1-0 Arsenal. Kuke's gone for 2-0 Arsenal, and Mark is saying that Arsenal are going to win on penalties.
I just can't see Leno keeping a clean sheet.
Why are you passing it back to him? Now you're putting us under more pressure.
18 is saying that Arsenal's going to win 2-0 as well. Mad. Liverpool looking to gain a little bit of pressure now. You can see that they've just tried to go along there to get Salah in. But he was being covered on the left-hand side. I think Liverpool have got the rub of the green at the moment over the last few minutes. Good thing about no fans is Arsenal, Arteta can get... Look at Liverpool. Arsenal playing it out the back and Liverpool just hovering around the box like bees.
And look, this is what I mean about Leno. He's so rubbish with the ball. He can't play from the back.
Yeah, can't.
I tell you, I'm petrified every time. Look, I'm petrified. And then Liverpool have won it back. That's what Liverpool want to do.
Jota should have scored with that chance.
I'm petrified when and they know it. Look, Liverpool know Leno can't play at the back. That's why they're pressuring him like that, forcing him into mistakes. Oh man, Cool Case saying they do realize Alisson isn't playing. They can just shoot without having to worry. Don't need to get anxious about it. Is Matt Mason on the bench? No, Runeson's on the bench. The guy who actually should be starting is on the bench.
Who's that on the floor? Is that Saka? Please don't tell me he's injured. Oh, who's got a yellow card?
Oh dear. What happened?
Okay. Was it? Okay, here's the play. Here's the replay. Oh my God.
It looks like it is Saka.
It is Saka, but then what happened?
He had the ball and he passed it to Pepe, but then the defender just took him out, and it is a yellow card.
Okay. Yeah, it's this one here. What's his name?
Oh, what are you doing?
Pepe has got so much space on that left-hand side. I like him on the left. Look how much space he's got.
We need to be more direct. I mean, because our attacking players are making some runs. Pepe's made a couple of runs so far in that last transition.
Hey, he's looking good right now.
Yeah,
now we've got a free kick.
Mark is saying for the past 2 matches, playing from the back gives me memories of Unai and his time. Was so nervous. Yep, those days are back again. We didn't have that when Martinez was in the team, and right now I'm petrified, man. And every time they try and pass it out, Liverpool are just buzzing around like bees to honey.
Ooh.
We're engulfed by red men.
Oh my God! Did he just score? Or was it offside?
Talk to me, Ebony.
I'm sure I think that was that offside. Yeah, the ball hit the back of the net. Ceballos. Oh, it's offside. It's offside.
Yeah, Cedric is offside before the ball goes in by Jack.
I just have my heart in my mouth every time we play out from the back, man. It's ridiculous.
We can't play out from the back anymore without a decent goalkeeper. Sorry.
The problem is that teams know how bad Leno is from playing out at the back, so they just play in a way that completely exposes it. And because we don't have anybody that can really hold the ball up front, I mean,
we don't have anybody who's actually good at the back to play at the back.
Cedric was offside. Yeah.
I say there's one thing with Pepe, he doesn't get caught offside much.
That's because he doesn't make runs much. You know, the more runs you make, the more times you'll get caught offside. I'm
just looking at this game. He's holding his line very well. The ball's not being passed out there, but he's reading the line well. And if our midfielders look up a little bit, they can see that and make good use of it.
Okay, he's making some good passes though.
So Minamino, guys, has got a yellow card for the tackle on Saka, and I think before that,
offside again.
Yeah,
Saka.
Holding had a decent game over the weekend. A Facebook user says, "Update, guys. We are updating you, my brother. At the moment, it's 0-0. I don't know who that is. It might be Peter. Peter didn't sign a waiver last time, so it could be him. Let's have a look. I'm not really sure. Let's have a look.
I like the way we're winning the ball every time. Well, a lot of the time when Liverpool get it, it's just
Pepe's got Beatrix on that left-hand side. Beatrix.
He does. He's actually been doing some training.
It is Peter. Yeah, Peter's saying update, guys. I hope you can hear us, Peter.
I tell you, that free kick that we just had was good. A good little technique there by Ceballos crossing it out to the right hand side. We don't normally see that.
Yeah, he's offside there. Come on, you got to stay on side. Before that, we saw Jota trying to run a race with Rob Holding down the left-hand side, but Rob does well to unsettle him and causes Jota to give to have a heavy touch on the ball. So good defending there by Rob Holding. Again, Victor, the more runs you make, the more it unsteadies the defense. And what you have to remember, if you get caught offside, it lets the defense off, but it tells them that you're going to keep making runs on there. So it does put them more on the back foot. It makes them play safer rather than pushing up and causing a high line. Liverpool pushing forward now.
Mm-hmm.
But it's well defended. Yeah, it's well defended by Arsenal. And it's Gabriel.
Okay. Come on, Leno. Stop this dawdling. Just pick up the ball and kick it. Crying out loud, man.
Leno's about to get bitch slapped by Ebony if he carries this shit on, man.
Just pick it up and kick it out, man. Just every time. He does it again.
It's bees to honey.
There's a Liverpool player in the box.
Yeah, Liverpool know it's coming and they fully take advantage of it. And all you're doing is playing into their hands. It's either that or you're just giving them back the ball because you've got no target man up front.
My neighbour's dog can do a better job, man. Crying out loud.
Wow, Arteta was furious at Jurgen Klopp after Ceballos goes down. And Klopp raised his hands in an apology. Wow. Yeah, okay. That was crazy. I don't know why they said it was offside. You know when the ball went into the back of the net, Ebony?
Yeah.
They said it was Sabai. They said
I
it
don't
was
understand why.
and he was 10 yards onside.
Yeah, so he should have.
He was onside as well.
He should have continued going on.
Exactly. I don't know what was going on there. It didn't make sense to
I
me.
believe they said it was Cedric is offside, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's who we're talking about. He was 10 yards onside.
Yeah,
which is really weird.
And he shot on goal, so there's no one else was brought into play.
Yeah, Mark says Cedric is so underrated, but he's way better than Bellerin. I think so. I really do. Jake is joining Ebony by saying his granny can do better. How old is your granny, Jake?
Oh, Leno.
Wow, Leno's just a car crash. Whoa, it's an Arsenal break. It's a mistake by Liverpool. I tell you, Liverpool do well to clear that. It was Willock.
Yeah.
Willock, that would have been in
and
there.
not even a yellow card.
Milner there who got in. Oh, she's 70 years old. Oh, she's a young girl then.
5 years older than my mother.
Wow, isn't it hard to believe this game last year? There was 8-9 goals. The goals was, and Willock, for me, this was Willock's best game last season. Willock was and he scored that goal from about 30 yards out. Brilliant game from Willock. And for me, he hasn't been at the races since.
Our noisy neighbours are 1-0 up.
Swicketball said, "Thank you, Tony. Cedric is rated by the fans." Yeah, I like him. For me, he's got end product, especially in the final third. He knows how to spot a pass, strong runner, good motor, and he's clever with the ball. He's clever at passes. For me, Bellerin just doesn't have an end product. Sometimes he does, but it's just inconsistent.
I just think sometimes he's still playing like he's got an injury.
I'm just wondering, even if Bellerin does come back strong, is how much is he going to improve as a player at Arsenal? And that's my concern. You know, it's a bad injury, but the way I look at all players, I want to see you improve on your craft, in your position, and I'm just not sure that he's going to be able to get to that next level at Arsenal.
Yeah, I think we've seen. I think he's hit his ceiling. I think he had a low ceiling, and I just don't see him. The vision, the final third, it's just not where he wants to be, man. You look at what some of the other right backs are doing around the league, especially the ones for Liverpool, and I think that's the best we're going to get out of him. And it's time to try something new.
Yeah.
It hurts me because, you know, Reece Nelson used to play right back for the academy as well, and we never looked at him there.
Really? Oh.
Yeah, we never even looked at him there. He'd be a great win back. He would. He plays defense. He runs back. He defends. He's got good end product. Goes past people.
Why don't you just kick it out?
The thing I love Bellerin. I love him. You know, I was all for him to come into the team when most didn't appreciate his attributes as a player and his speed. But I don't think we as a team move the ball well enough to complement Bellerin. You know, even with the previous manager, I don't even like saying his name. You know, it was just stifles his game. You know, even Wenger towards the end, he kind of held him back. So it's like,
oh, nice.
I don't see Arteta again.
What are you for? Does he even get yellow card?
To play his natural game. So, you know, if that's the case, maybe it's time that we cash in on him, because I don't think if you keep him 2 more years, we're not going to get the value on him.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. We are like deers in a headlight back there. We are all over the place. And Liverpool are just waiting for that one opportunity. I think we actually do well.
Dragged Saka down, man. Not even a yellow card.
Yeah, Mark was saying we could get good money for PSG for Bellerin. I think it's actually Barcelona. They want him, but they only want him on loan. right now. They don't want to pay the money.
No.
PSG had an inquiry for him about 2 weeks ago.
He's not that bad whereby I would say, oh, let's just loan him out. Like what we've done with Torreira.
He's holding him back. He's holding Saka back. Where's the free
Williams,
kick?
isn't it? It's Williams.
Where's the free kick?
No free kick, no yellow card.
Look, they've just shown the replay. He's actually holding him. That's a free kick. This is what we had to go through on Monday night. Guys, update on Mikel Arteta on William Saliba. He says, I think William is doing really well. He's adapting to the country, adapting to our club. We have to bear in mind that he really had a challenging season last year with the amount of injuries he had. True, he only played 11 games, but he's a player that is going to be really important to our future. Things sometimes take time, and we have to respect that. So, guys, like I said to you, trust in the process. Stop asking where William Saliba is. Arteta has got this.
Yeah, we got to trust him. We got to trust him more. Minus the Martinez selling, like.
Whose dumbass decision was that?
Wow. Was that even a managerial decision?
I don't think it was. I think that was Edu and Vinay. You don't go and sell your best goalkeeper. You just don't do it. People are out there, teams are out there spending millions and millions of pounds on goalkeepers because their 70, 60 million pound goalkeepers ain't cutting it. Yeah, look at Man United's talking about getting rid of De Gea.
I think it's higher than what we've got right now.
The difference is those teams like Chelsea and United know their goalkeepers ain't good enough. Yeah, we made the decision to keep one that ain't good enough.
I think for those fans who want to see Saliba play, you get a good look at his attributes and how he's developing. If you look at the under 23s, he plays very well for them, so that could fill in the void of him not being in the first team. But he does play well for under 23s.
Do you think the part of that is probably to do with the amount of centre backs that we already have as well? Because I mean, like it or not, I mean, Saliba is the future, him and Gabriel. So is it just a matter of giving the likes of like Rob Holding some more games because they know that Saliba at some point in the future he's going to get an opportunity?
Yeah, it's just a pecking order really, and we've just got to be patient with it.
Yeah, I think that it was. Keeping Holding was the right thing to do. I really do think it's the right thing to do. We don't know what's going to happen this season. Considering how much injuries we have to centre backs. Mustafi, we just don't need Mustafi. Mari is back next week again. He's got another. Well, yeah, I've heard that there's been 2 bids in for him, but there's nothing concrete as of yet. Okay. Pablo Mari failed the medical last week.
When is the transfer window closed? Is it Monday?
Next Monday.
Monday.
Well, we're not going to get rid of any players anyway.
Didn't I say that about a month ago, Ebony? Remember when I said we'd be lucky to get rid of 2 or 3 players? And the reason why is because other teams are trying to get rid of their deadwood too.
Yeah.
The reason why nobody don't want them is because it's dead wood. Nobody don't want no dead wood. They don't want no dead players.
But I would say that their dead wood is better than our dead wood.
Oh, Cricket Ball said it's 5 o'clock. I thought it was 11 p.m.
Yeah, 5.
Early.
That's gonna throw the cat among the pigeons. That's gonna some lastminute.com business.
You know, Leno.
You can't leave work early. You know that.
What's that?
You can't leave work early.
Oh my lord!
You're gonna have to hang around for our last minute bid.
I'd like to do a live stream but I'm working, so I can't really do anything at that point.
I've got a new stream. I've gone onto ESPN now, so I'm on 28, approaching 29 minutes.
I'm 30 minutes.
I'm 30 minutes 40. Okay.
Right.
Neomis ain't saying nothing because Neomis has always got the fastest stream.
No. Ebony's about 30 seconds ahead of me. I'm only on 30 minutes 30, now.
See, this is the thing. My wife said to me, Apollo, are you going to be watching the television in the front room on my big, nice 60-inch LG OLED TV? And I said, honey, now I'm doing these streams. I'm having to sit here and watch it on a teeny little, well, it's not little, but it's a 6-inch Samsung Note 9. So I'm watching it on my mobile phone. It makes me laugh because sometimes I say, oh, well played by Saka. And Tony and Bertram are like, that weren't Saka. I can't see the screen, it's too small. I can't work out who's on there. So I kind of lose out doing the live streams. I kind of lose out. I guess I could try and get it up on an illegal stream, but I don't need to because I'm paying for damn Sky. I might as well watch it on my phone.
You might as well.
Can't you mirror your phone to your?
No. You can't. Sky Go won't allow you to do that. You can mirror BT Sports, but you cannot do it on Sky. It won't allow you to do it. Not on the Sky Go app.
Which reminds me, I need to get the Sky Go app.
Yeah, it's good, man. It's good. I watch it when I'm in the car. If I have to run out and do stuff, I've got the Formula One and everything that I can watch on there. It's good, man. And that's the thing. I see enough man crying about streams, and I'm just like, yeah, okay. BT Sport is free with EE customers, isn't it? So not even that is a problem.
Yeah, I've got BT Sport.
Yeah, I got BT Sport, but not the Sky.
My Ute.
And as I said, I pay for all my. I've got all the TV packages, and I have Sky Sports, and I pay £38 a month. It's supposed to be £87 a month, but I pay £39 a month.
Wow.
Yes, there's Mr.
And I pay that, Neomis, because I paid that because I've been a Sky customer for 33 years.
That's called shares, isn't it?
They weren't even called Sky. In 1987, they was called Screen Sport. They weren't even called Sky. They was called Screen Sport on the Astral D satellite. That's what they were called. And that's how long I've been a customer.
Yeah, Sky became Sky in '89. I remember that.
Yeah. So they have that on their system. So when I call up and say, I'm cancelling if you don't reduce that rascal, and then they say, you're paying 38 quid.
I've only just gone back to Sky in the last 2 years after being with Virgin for about 7. Just don't get Virgin people.
Jake is like, when?
What do you mean? I'm on Virgin now.
When?
I can't be supporting Richard Branson, not after the way he treated his staff. And as for my mobile phone network, I'm now on Sky.
Oh, right. So you're not on EE?
No, Sky. No. I was with Virgin.
Yeah, that EE tip is nice, man. That EE tip is nice. When I tell Americans how much I'm paying for my phone rental bill, they just do backflips, man. I got a cousin, big shout out to Chris and Dwayne in Miami, Florida, and they have like 3 lines and they're paying like $150. And I said to them, but look, I've got a line which is 3 lines, pays for my son and my daughter, and I pay £40 a month, and we get like 40 gig to share between the 3 of us. So it's all good, man. So the intensity of the game has slowed down somewhat, guys.
Yeah, it has a little bit, but Liverpool,
I think Liverpool
defending a bit well.
I think Liverpool are controlling things for the most part. They're enjoying a good spell of pressure over the last few minutes. But look, Arsenal look pretty solid, and they're up for it. I'm surprised that Kolasinac has had a decent game today.
He has actually.
Well. Yeah.
But then again, he's not really playing centrally. He's playing on the wing. It looks like. Yeah.
I think the key to Arsenal is when they lose the ball, they're backtracking very quickly. I can see, that's got to be a free kick on Pepe. No, the ref is giving nothing. Arsenal are really getting behind the ball when they lose it, so they're back in numbers, which is what we didn't see on Monday night. Liverpool broke on Monday night. Arsenal was just completely out of the running. Mark is saying, Sky customer for 30 years. Yeah, 33 years, bro. And you know how old my son is? 33 years old. I bought Sky on the birth of my first child. Rob is saying £90 a year and got access. Yeah, so that's pretty much what I had before the reduction. What name to come? Ooh, okay.
Direct message me, Rob. Yeah, direct. Yep. DM.
Guys, Liverpool still maintaining pressure in Arsenal's half. It looks like Jones and Salah are the ones that are really conspiring to warm up their attacks.
Okay, so now we're out of their half. We're out of our half. Come on, Willock.
That's good from Joe Willock there. That's good from Joe Willock. 36 minutes gone, guys, and it's 0-0, which is a far cry from the result on Monday. Arsenal let 2 goals in the space of 147 seconds. Our problem is really playing out from the back. That's where our problem is.
Today is, yeah.
I think Arteta's been listening to our streams and our comments because, you know, Pepe being on the left-hand side, totally different. Totally different. A lot more productive.
If he does score today and plays really well, what happens to Aubameyang on the left?
It goes in the middle.
Nothing. Aubameyang goes into the middle. Pepe on the left. Willian on the right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's all it needs because you'll have that balance.
Yeah.
So what about the Lacazette factor? Because
get it out, man. Just close them down. Just stand there, ball.
I think he's going to have to ride the bench. I think Lacazette will have to ride the bench, man.
Yeah, I think so too. Xhaka just gave the ball away there. Liverpool are back on the attack.
Okay, our half.
Even if both Laka and Willian ride the bench, if you think about the performance of Willian the last 2 games, if Saka performs tonight, he can play on the right-hand side. So we have options. It's just down to Arteta to believe in players who are actually performing well.
And you have to mix it up. You know,
quite well.
Based on Willian's last 2 games, I would do it. Seriously, you guys know I'm a big Reece Nelson fan. Reece Nelson ain't even playing today. So does that mean he plays on Sunday?
Liverpool plays Sunday. They're Sheffield United.
I think so.
That's not a bad game.
Are playing some really tight passing in Arsenal's penalty area. Here comes Liverpool.
Unless he's scheduled to go on loan.
Oh, no.
I don't want that. I don't want that.
You know, that's
you can't do that, man. With a guy of that good. Listen, you're walking into another Serge Gnabry situation with that guy. And I'm only saying that because Arteta was the one that says that he has the ability to be another Raheem Sterling. Don't mess around with the guy like that.
Today, Leno.
How do you say that and then don't play him? I mean, what does that say?
That's mad.
Get it out.
I like what Willock is doing. When the ball broke, Willock looks to thread through Saka in the midfield, but a terrific sliding block from Nico Williams there saves the day. Otherwise, Saka would have been in on goal there. It's just one of those things that you notice. Willock is actually having a really decent game today, guys.
He's working hard. Doing all right.
Yeah, I think we can be stronger. But remember, they don't even have Mane on the bench. They do have Origi, a player I really like. I really like Origi.
For some reason, a lot of Liverpool fans don't actually rate Origi.
And I don't know why, man.
He's underrated. He's got all the qualities. It's just that he's never really been proven to play like a whole season.
Jake, I told you, my heart can't take penalties tonight, man. Not tonight. James, what's your thoughts on the game so far?
Well, I'm nervous. Like, I hate seeing Leno with the ball at his feet. Like, it makes me want to cry. Impressive Holding's done all right. Like, I want Caballero to do a bit more. He's doing quite well, but I just want that little spark that he has, because we know he's got a spark. I'm not quite sure about Xhaka today. He's been one of the quiet ones for me, really. Everyone else is playing really well. Willock putting in some effort.
Wide.
Which I feel makes
Ceballos, wide.
Arteta's job a lot more harder, but the players that want to play are putting in so much work and so much like F in that it's gonna make it really hard for him to pick, a lineup. Like what if Eddie scored 2 goals in the second half? That's
true.
Gonna leave Laka in a position, like they're all working. The ones who want to play for Arsenal are working their socks off, man. We just need that goal.
Yeah, Hightower's saying we can't play out from the back with Leno in goal. Bro, we knew that, which is why we were kind of scratching our head when they sold the wrong goalkeeper. Kuke Apollo gives his panel time to give this force, unlike Sonny. Oh, man, come on, guys. Let's leave Sonny alone, please. Oh, that's a head scratcher. Ebony, talk us through it.
Saka was in on goal, and it was saved by Adrian. You'll see it in a minute.
Mad.
Was he offside?
It's a long ball coming through. I tell you, what is going on with Klasnat? I tell you, I think Klasnat's just playing for a move at the moment because he ain't made a mistake.
Ceballos with the ball from deep to Saka.
I know. And Saka was in on.
I don't like that stat. Most conceded at Anfield since Klopp appointed.
And 26.
Well, guys, we wanted creativity from the midfield, and we've got that. Ceballos, man.
This is why Ceballos needs to start because he's our only creative midfielder.
Ceballos is what a ball.
Jesus Christ, Ceballos, what the hell, man?
Ceballos is doing what Ozil has failed to do. And I know there's a lot of Ozil fans out there.
Look, he's onside. He's onside.
Isn't he? And it's Adrian.
He's onside. Oh, my God, I can't believe that. He's on. Mind you, the
goal of the season.
The goalie saved it anyway. Mark says, I feel Leno will kill you guys whenever he's on the ball. Yeah. My heart is just pounding, bro. Victor, Kuke, we haven't seen. Kuke saying Ceballos is world class. There, I said it.
Yeah, he is. What? Yeah, I've just seen what you're on about. Oh.
And you know what's nice? We paid 12 million euros for Ceballos last season, and this season they've given him to us for nothing.
You're not getting a penalty for that. Shut up.
No.
No. That is not a penalty. That's not a penalty.
What?
It's just outside the box.
Yeah.
Ceballos.
You're not getting a penalty.
Talk us through it, guys. Talk us through it. What's going on?
One of their players, is it Diogo, whatever his name is, fell down in the box, and he's trying to claim a penalty because Ceballos
I can see it,
tripped him up. Now they've got a free kick outside the box. I think what he did was he tried one of those tricks whereby he was outside and he slipped himself in.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's going to go to VAR. So Liverpool won a penalty after Ceballos tripped Jota, but the referee rules out the foul took place just outside the box. Liverpool will have to make do with a free kick from a difficult angle, guys. Yeah, Jake is saying Leno's not good for this.
Okay, so Leno actually made a save, and it ricocheted off the crossbar.
Jesus Christ.
You'll see it in a minute.
Just seen that incident. It's not a penalty.
That's how close. We were 10 centimeters away from the penalty.
That was a good save by Leno.
Yeah. Great save by Leno. And then Minamino goes for the shot, hits towards the crossbar and comes out again.
Ricochets off the crossbar.
Oof.
All right, so it's 1 minute added extra time.
Cricket balls like, Lord, we need party. Mad. Well, Leno's always been good at his saves. That's the one thing he's got in his locker. Unfortunately, everything else is going by the wayside. I really want him to improve badly because I want him to be the goalie, but he just doesn't have it in his head. Yeah, it's 46 minutes at the moment, approaching the half, and I think Arsenal. That's a great reflex save there. I can't believe he missed it. Jota missed an open goal. So wow.
Half time.
So yeah, it's half time, guys. But what happened is Leno just dived to his left and palmed away a Jota's header from a corner from 6 yards. It flies out to Minamino, who tries to reroute it back into the goal from 4 yards with his left foot, and it ricochets off the crossbar. We got out of jail there, guys. We got out of jail.
I'm just seeing it now.
We got out of jail with a penalty as well.
Yeah.
Arsenal actually gone through a half, 45 minutes against Liverpool, and kept a clean sheet. It's good.
We
0-0.
have to be more on the front foot, though. Far too defensive, and we're allowing them to come onto us.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. It's like if you think about Monday, I still think there was anxiety and apprehension in playing the league game. Tonight, there's a lot of positivity on the ball, intent in the passing, and it's a lot better. And it happens. But, there was you can see what we did with the ball, we did help ourselves.
And we're actually creating as well in the middle of the park, which we didn't do on Monday.
Yeah,
true.
And that's primarily because Sabias is there.
Yeah, he's doing well. He's making me a believer. I'm still holding his judgment, but he's making me a believer.
I hear you guys. Mark says good first half. We need to change the second half. I don't think we need to change much, Mark, but I do like what I'm seeing in the midfield. We're dominating the midfield, to be honest. But Liverpool have had their fair share as well. I'm too bad for you. What's going on, bro? What's going on, Guno? Agaga says, but he pushed it into a Liverpool player. Victor, Pepe is slow for a winger. Let him play the number 10. That's exactly what Bertrand's been harping on about, man. Bertrand's been saying he should be playing the number 10 all along. But that's it for the first half, guys. Not really lived up to the excitement of recent games between these two. But there has been some moments. We've had a little bit of drama, especially where Arsenal nearly gave away a penalty with seconds left, and the ball fell to Jota after a great save from Leno, and it hits the crossbar. We got away with it there. I don't know how. It was on his left foot, so I'll give him that. He came within an inch of scoring the opening goal in the final seconds, but not much has happened before that. I must say there's been two decisions against Arsenal through in on goal. The second one was Saka, which we saw, beautiful pass, and he was actually onside. And then the first time it happened, Cedric Soares was on the right. He beats his player. He crosses the ball in. It ricochets, goes into the back of the net, and they flag it offside. But against Soares, and Soares was like 5 yards onside. So I really don't understand why. Not only they've made the decisions, but why haven't you gone to VAR and then looked at it a second time? The referee just not interested. Vincey.
Yeah, I mean, I'm impressed with the way how our attitude is today. Youngsters going up there, moving the ball about well. Nice to see Pepe out on the left-hand side, and he's causing trouble, and that's what we want. We need him. We need players running at defenses with skill and pace, and we're winning free kicks. Big difference to what was going on Monday. So it's positive, and yes, we've got challenges with Leno in goal, but great save that he did to from the header. And we look composed, and that's all I want. I want the team to look composed, use the ball intelligently. Sabias he's just living a dream right now in midfield. He can drop back, ping a pass, and he's confident on the ball, and he's really making me a believer. And I'm really positive and pleased with how they're going on.
So Kez is saying there's no VAR in this round, and there won't be any until the semi-finals. That pretty much explains why the referee. Yeah, that pretty much explains why the referee is getting it so wrong. And he said,
if it's not going to be in any of the rounds, why introduce it at all?
Yeah, it's strange. It's very strange, but I guess it comes down to sponsors and who's in charge of the cups as well, which would be Carabao. Kez is saying Eddie needs to pull the trigger and we need more of a threatening. Yeah, I think Ceballos is the man with the plan right now, setting everything up. I think they're making good runs. I just think we've had 2 bad decisions against us. I don't understand what was wrong with those decisions. This is Anfield.
2 attempts, and none of those on target whatsoever. It's been a fairly cagey
Ebony with a quick change of clothing there, which might give us some good luck.
Yeah. I think, to be honest, I think in this half we've actually played quite well. Pepe, he's actually, for once, he's actually ditched his foot tricks. He's actually passed the ball. He's actually run it as well, which we don't normally see with Pepe. But yeah, we were quite lucky to get away with that Minamino near goal.
I like what I see with Pepe because he just looks a little bit comfortable there. And when you're a left-footed player naturally playing on the left, you feel the affinity just flowing, and there's no awkward moments because if you cut in, you can still cut back in, and then you're still on your left foot. On the right, he's so predictable on the right-hand side. Yeah. He really is. 18 saying Nubian Queen fashion show. Bones is saying, I want to see Pepe on the left, Uber in the middle, and William. Yeah, we were saying that as well, bro. We were saying that as well, man. And yeah, we need to exploit the high line. That's what Ceballos has been doing. Xhaka's not really been doing that much. I think
Xhaka's been anonymous. He's been anonymous.
Yeah. I think Arteta's looking at it and thinking to himself, I think Arteta's thinking, I get so much from El Neni when I play him. I get so much from Ceballos when I play him. Those are your 2 midfielders, bro. Yeah, don't need to say no more than that.
If we get Partey, then sorry, Xhaka, but you might not play very much, especially after today. He doesn't seem to really perform at this game.
Yeah, outstanding. Great ball by Xhaka.
We need to attack. I feel like we need to go straight to the push attack from the start of the second half.
Yeah, Osman saying Nketiah will never be good enough. I think he will, bro.
Yeah, I think
sorry. Yeah, I think if you look at Eddie now at 20 years old, he's way ahead of where Cole and York was at that age. So listen, he's young. It's going to take time, bro. It's going to take time. I think people see them and they see how young they are, and they want them to be as good as those players were when they were 26, 27, 28 in their prime. The guy, he's 20 years old, man. It's going to take time for him. He's got all the attributes. He's got all. You see how quickly he came out to Nketiah, though. The goalkeeper done well there. Look, the goalkeeper's right in front of him, and that forces Eddie to make a decision to try and cut it round the goalkeeper. And by that time, he's lost the time there. Too hesitant in that moment. Be interested in if they talk about those 2 offside decisions for Arsenal. Second one doesn't really matter because Saka's chance was saved.
Yeah, but the first one, I didn't think it was offside at all.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. It should have been 1-0.
Yeah, it wasn't offside at all. Looking back at it.
Yeah, I agree with that, Bones. They were talking about Alan Shearer and all them guys who was at that level, and he's on par with those guys. So, if what Carlo was going to Leverkusen. Yeah, I mean, they're in a negotiation with it at the moment. It's probably the reason why he's playing well. We were just saying, Carletto, that he's had a good game today, and he's on show. He's putting himself out there and putting himself on the market.
It annoys me. Why can't he just play like that every bloody week?
Yeah, I know. Kez, I don't think he was offside because if you don't look at the top of the page, if you look at the bottom of the page of the field, you actually see on the right-hand side there was a player that was playing them offside. Onside. He was definitely offside with the person who was near to him at the top of the screen on the left. But if you look down at the line, the guy on the right was playing him on side. Do you know who was a waste? Go on, Jake. Kelechi. Yeah, look, I don't even know what that guy's doing. Is he still at Arsenal? I didn't even see him get chosen for the under-21s.
No, I don't think he still is.
I don't know. I remember there was this big thing. Arsenal bought 2 Nigerians, 2 Africans. Yeah.
17 or something like that. And then, it's a bit like what they did with Cohen Bramall. He's meant to be the next big thing and didn't play. Just like the Japanese player. What's his name? The Japanese player.
There's been so much of them. Yamamoto, Park Sung. There's been loads of them.
Anybody remember Amory Bishkov?
Yeah, you know what? He was a decent player. He was just injury prone. Some players just can't stay fit.
Remember Inamoto?
Yeah.
Inamoto, yeah.
When the one that we should have bought was Honda. Oh man, what are them guys doing, man? What are them guys doing? Interesting second half to come, guys. Can I take we're back in a few minutes. Let me just nip to the men's room. I'll be back in a second.
All right, so what do you reckon is going to happen in the second half?
It's got to be goals. Yeah,
I think if we continue playing the way that we have, I think there will be. We can win, but we just need to. We just need to close them down a little bit more, because in the first half Liverpool seem to have had like a free run for about 10-15 minutes.
I agree. Like they've played similar to how they've done on Monday. Obviously not as good, but they've retained possession really, really well. I gotta say that, and I think that's the reason why like they look like they're in control. I think Arsenal need, like you said, close down a little bit more and come out more to be seen as more of a threat. And I think if we do that,
I mean, there were moments when like the ball was in our half a bit too much. It's just try and get it, but then this is Liverpool, so it's like they won the league for a reason.
Exactly.
Oh, what's this? Oh, Aston Villa. Oh, did Aston Villa lose last night?
Did they?
Against Stoke?
No. I thought Villa won that. What's wrong?
I thought Villa. They just showed like a game. Villa versus Stoke, where they lost 1-0.
They're losing 1-0 today at the moment. 81 minutes gone, I think.
Oh, I see.
That's in the fourth round as well. Yeah. By the way, why do we keep drawing Liverpool in cup draws? It really annoys me.
Yeah.
Give us a break one year, yeah.
Yeah, we never have an easy run at all, and this is why we get knocked out early.
But then come the FA Cup, we can have the highest draws in the world, and we win it. It makes no sense.
Yeah, we tend to get really easy draws or easy-ish draws in the FA Cup. Then again, a lot of people are saying that this Carabao Cup it's a worthless cup. As far as I'm concerned, it's silverware.
Yeah, I had a Liverpool fan say that about the Charity Shield, and I was like, yeah, but you guys literally add it as the trophies that you've won. So why do you? It's because you lost. It's a trophy's a trophy at the end of the day. So
I think this is the one trophy I want us to win.
Yeah,
our record trophy is so poor. It annoys me. I grew up. Liverpool were just dominating the league, dominating this trophy, and we won it a few times. George Graham, Arsene, but we don't take it seriously. And you think for the youngsters that we're supposed to be bringing through, our record here, we got to the final quite a few times, but
yeah, well, I remember that League Cup against Man City. It's just,
Remember one against Chelsea when Walcott's got his first goal,
and we still lost. But yeah,
and that was great. That performance by the youngsters against that Chelsea's first team was just like, really good.
They're back again.
I just feel that with Arteta, he will give the youth players that he thinks are good enough a chance, and that's what we need again.
I remember Wenger used to literally just field kids, just kids. No youth and experience, just kids.
It was the only time I ever saw.
And we get knocked out.
I honestly think that Arteta is playing this like he wants to win it. You know, I don't think he's trying to, because he could have.
He's come from the rain that he just wants to win everything.
And why shouldn't he?
Yeah, he's come from the rain. He wants to win everything. Players ready to come out on the pitch, everybody, and those.
Yeah, they're out now.
Yeah, those guys who are ahead of us, they're probably already out there.
They are, and they've just kicked off.
Saka is the best at his age. Actually, I think Martinelli is better than Saka.
We've yet to see him though from injury.
I think British player, as far as British player goes, and I definitely agree with you.
How long is he out now, Martinelli? How long has he got left?
He's back. He's in light training. He's not going to be back in first training until December. He's got a medical book, so he's got 2 months of rehabilitation left till the end of November, and then December the 1st he's physical.
I feel like when he comes back, he'll definitely have a point proof.
Yeah, I honestly don't think that you'll see him until the new year. That's my honest opinion, because they're going to take their time with him. When a guy's 18 and they're young and they've got all this stuff going on, don't rush it back. It's just not worth rushing it, because if you rush it, you look what happened with Jack Wilshere, Michael Owen. You know, even Walcott had those problems. You got to let their body develop. Arteta knows that more than anyone. And believe me, if we close in on a few players on transfer deadline, then a lot of players are going to be surplus to requirements. A lot of people are going to be riding the bench.
Xhaka.
Vincey, talk to me, man. You're in deep thought there.
No, man. I'm just listening to the convos, and you know, I'm watching Xhaka today, and he's just quietly just doing what he needs to do, and it's like he gets the ball and just passes it. And I was just thinking, you know, from the days of Didier Deschamps, that's all he did. Nothing special.
Didier Deschamps,
keep the ball moving.
Yeah, in an instance like ours where we're lacking creativity, you want someone to just pass like Ceballos is at the moment. Ceballos is on fire, man.
This is why he needs to start on Sunday.
And you know, you're saying about we're lacking creativity, and we think, okay, we've got Ozil not even getting a look in. You've got Guendouzi not even getting a look in, and we're playing a League Cup game tonight. And you think, is this our season?
Well, that's the only thing I don't like about Arteta. You can't tell us that everyone's got a clean slate and then carry on doing what you're doing. That's a lie. And you're insulting our intelligence.
And the thing is like, isn't Ozil still in training? Doesn't he still train with the team?
Exactly.
Yeah, they do. They still train
with the first team. He still trains with the first team. So,
But then perhaps he's just not good enough than the 11 players on the pitch. Well, 18 if you had the subs.
The club want him gone. Like, this is their way of punishing him. Like, I don't even think it has anything to do with Chancellor. I think it's bigger than Emery. I thought it was bigger than Arteta and Lundberg. I just think the club are just finding a reason to almost punish him. Because I think he could offer us something when we're lacking creativity, even if he's up off the bench, 20, 30 minutes to go. It's like, why not?
And do you think it's the comments that he made about how the club didn't support Was it the Turkish?
I've already told you my opinion. I think it's all of the above. I think it's the problem with China and the Muslims, the statement, the Turkish stuff. I think it's the crime thing that he was going through with the mafia. I think it's the pay. I think it's someone upstairs has just said enough is enough.
I think they should have actually supported him, though. I think the club should have supported him.
Yeah, I do, but something else has happened. Look at Pepe, man, going mad on the left. I think something has happened, and it's just broken. And the problem is if you're at work and you're being frozen out, that's employment discrimination. So Ozil can actually fight back against this by saying that he's systematically being targeted. So I don't know. Look, I don't know. The thing is, do you complain about it when they're still paying you? I don't know. If my employers are paying me 350k a week and they were complaining about me and told me I can go home and sit down and watch the games from I'd go home and sit and watch the game. I don't care what they say to me.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Pay me my money, bitch, and I can sit at home and then sit down and do whatever I want.
Just reminds me of Arsenal towards the end of his career, like earning 90k and just sitting on the bench going, well,
yeah.
Still get paid.
Agreed. What are Arsenal doing at the back? They're passing the ball around at the back with Liverpool breathing down their necks, like they're at the fairground. I mean, Liverpool are just one. They just need one mistake from Arsenal's back four, one snuff, one wrong pass, one deflected, and then they're in. They're in on goal. Yeah, somehow Arsenal have managed to last 50 minutes with a clean sheet. They've tried to put Nketiah through again, but the ball wasn't up to par. Haven't seen much closing down from Arsenal's front three today. Or Liverpool for that.
Okay, so Xhaka gets a yellow for trying to.
Oh, come on, Xhaka!
Drag
What
one of
an
Liverpool's.
Leomes, we want to hear about it.
Granit Xhaka, he tries to come down from defense into midfield, chases I think it's the number 10, and instead of trying to go in for a tackle, literally holds him back. It's just complete.
Is that another? Is that another yellow card?
Yeah, that's a yellow card. Get him off.
Well, you can set your clock by that.
Yeah, Christ, you can put all your money on him to get yellow card in the game. You'd win every game.
And there's only so many yellow cards you can get before you're barred. What?
Evening, Purple Gula.
Hey, what's going on, bro?
Oh,
God, yeah. That is one thing I don't want to talk about. I'm not going to talk about that tonight, Cool K. I can see your comment, and I'm not even going there. Everybody knows my thoughts about Xhaka. I don't respect him.
You know what? I'm gonna go there.
No,
It's not funny. You stop and you think, yeah. If you look, that's a professional footballer trying to tackle.
He can't tackle. That's the thing. He can't tackle.
Come on, any one of us could do better. That wasn't a tackle.
That was a drag down.
Look, I was talking to Robbie from Arsenal Fan TV earlier on, and when Robbie said to me that Xhaka was captain, yeah, you don't want to hear what want to hear what my answer was when he told me that. You don't.
I know that could have been a Liverpool goal, but luckily Leno actually woke up and saved it.
PG-13 right now, man. You don't want to hear what my answer was.
I'll be holding in NFL.
What did Robbie say?
You know what I mean? That is holding.
What did Robbie say, Apollo?
He said Granit Xhaka is captain today, and I lost it. I absolutely lost it. That's why Cool K's put something on there. I ain't even trying to touch that shit. It's another good save from Bernd Leno there. Bernd Leno had to go down really low to get that one. Saves has never been the problem with Bernd Leno.
It's just his two left feet.
So Milner delivers a cross from the right. It's an outswing across, and it goes beyond the back post. And Gurgic heads it back into the danger zone where Van Dijk diverts it towards goal, and Leno gets down really quickly on his right side and pushes it away. Great save by Leno.
Aston Villa have just lost to Stoke.
Nice. Michelle's saying that he's watching the women too, losing 2-1.
To who?
Come on, man.
City.
Arsenal ladies are playing tonight as well.
On BBC
How,
Two.
how long left, Michelle?
Oh, what's the...
God. Not quite, Pepe. Not quite.
So, guys, the good
Pepe
news
had a
today.
chance there.
The good news today, guys, is that Emi Martinez is still the only goalkeeper in British football that has a clean sheet, not letting a single go.
There's 8 minutes left in the women's one.
What's the score in the women's one?
There's 2-1 to City.
Oh, come on, man.
I just hope Martinez keeps that up on the weekend for my dream team.
Yeah, do you remember I said to you in week 1 that I chose him and he wasn't even playing for Arsenal, and then I kept him in the team. He got 11 points for me in the next game with Villa.
Yeah, I just left him. I'm not changing him.
He's been killing it, mate.
Why
He's
would you
been
want to change
absolutely
him?
killing it.
Exactly.
All right, we've got a goal kick. Still 0-0 on almost 55 minutes.
Pepe's mad skills.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
You see
could
the way how
have
he
scored
drove into
there.
the box.
They couldn't even get near him.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if he's playing in that row behind the striker in the 10 row?
Boy.
Sick, man.
At least he's starting to look like his prize tag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just looks like he's enjoying this game more.
Yeah. Bit of freedom, isn't it?
Yeah, no pressure, man. Go out there, express yourself. Did you see Jones's pass there, overhitting a simple pass intended for Nico Williams? What was he thinking?
Yeah.
He didn't know what he was doing.
What was he thinking?
Mm.
Steelers versus Titans is definitely called off in the NFL. The game will be rescheduled at a later date due to COVID. How many
called it
players
off?
they've called it off. They're going to try and reschedule it later in the system because of COVID. Damn.
Oh,
I might have to hit some.
Jota almost.
I'm gonna have to get some players off the waiver wire just to.
scored there.
Yeah, I've done that as well because
How
I've
many
got
yards?
my tight end
No
Ebron
one's
is
closing him down. No one's closing him down. And
yeah, I've got a few players on there.
wide from Jota.
How are they going to fit that in?
I don't know, because if you guys don't know about the NFL is the only sport in the world where nothing is changed. They play in hurricanes, cyclones, winds, snow, thunder, you name it. We've got games where we call the Snow Bowl and all that stuff, and the Tropical Bowl, because these guys have played through tropical storms where you can't even see the pitch. It's just waterlogged, just flood. If it was football, it would be game called off due to waterlog. NFL, play on. They don't care. They don't care.
And all the games are live.
Yeah.
I think Leno could learn a lot from the Arsenal women's goalkeeper, you know.
Leno can learn a lot from anybody, mate. There's another chance. Liverpool get in with another chance. Jota injects a bit of penetration into an attack. He darts into the box. He tries a dive into the far corner and takes a nick off a defender, and the ball just flies wide. It's 57 minutes gone in the game now, guys. Cross there, and Liverpool head wide. Liverpool putting the pressure on. Arsenal don't look like they've had too many chances on goal, though. Andrew said, I'm back, had to dip out unexpectedly. Don't scare me with the score. No problem, bro. It's still 0-0. It's still 0-0. 57 minutes and 20 seconds gone.
We just need to attack, really. We need to just...
I think we're going to see some early substitutions.
I think I'll have to go with Justin Herbert as QB. I need a QB.
Yeah, Liverpool are bringing on a ton of players right now. 2 or 3 players coming on for Liverpool.
On the wing. Throw in. Yeah,
That's a foul, ref. It's a foul, yeah. Why can't Xhaka pass an accurate ball? I'll tell you why. Because he is
Pony.
Dog poo.
He leads the league in passes given away, possession lost 5.6. Mind you, that was last season. I don't know what's happening this season, but he has given the ball away 4 times already this game, 7 times in the Liverpool game, and he gave the ball away 9 times against West Ham. So I guess he's on par to hit his average of 5.6 balls given away to the other team, which he had last season, which is more than any other player in the league. Those are the things we need to shore up. We need a midfielder who can play in possession.
Gabriel's done all right.
Yeah. Gabriel's been solid. Look, Arsenal playing from the back again. And it's worked out well for Arsenal there.
That was sloppy.
Yeah. That's ours.
It's all right, Eddie. Have some faith. You'll get a goal.
Yeah, Eddie's not had any service this half. Pepe and Saka's not had the same amount of luck. Klasnach has been on fire today.
Yeah, that tackle that he...
Klasnach has just been a beast.
It's just gone Super Saiyan. I don't understand it.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man.
It annoys me. All of our team are a talented bunch of players, and they can all have a good game. Liverpool box.
Yeah, Liverpool are just kicking it up again. Don't foul him. Arsenal's just not been an attacking force at all in this half. Saka hasn't got forward. Pepe has made a few runs, but Eddie Nketiah has been really starved of service at the moment.
Come on, boys, get out. Save
yeah,
again.
we didn't see that one either, and I think that's why Torreira badly wants to go and play there now. He's Uruguayan buddy. Guys, in the chat, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and if you're going to make any donations, I appreciate that in advance. Thank you very much, guys.
All right. Salah's coming off. Origi's coming on for him.
Mm-hmm. Gomez is coming on.
Yeah, for Van Dijk. So it looks like it's like for like.
Liverpool getting closer there. That's a good save from Leno. So Jota lays a half ball back to the midfields. It gets ahead of Ceballos, and it's a low shot. It's a low shot at the near post, and Leno keeps it out again. That's 3 good saves by Leno today, guys.
Yeah,
he's got to use it. They can Virgil off as well.
Yeah. Salah and Van Dijk is coming off. Gomez and Origi are coming on for Liverpool. Arteta, I think you need to freshen it up a little bit, mate.
Yeah,
this now is the time. Because Van Dijk was really
5 attempts in the second half. And 2 of them have been on target.
Got to keep an eye out on Origi.
Oh, nice save from Leno again.
He's not afraid to shoot.
Another chance from Jota.
Yeah, Saka's been quiet in the second half. I think we've lost control over this game. We're being overloaded in the midfield and on the right flank at the moment, and Arteta needs to change something up.
Yeah, they said that in this second half, according to Sky, Liverpool have had 5 attempts on goal. That was just a 6 by Jota, and we've only had 1.
They've had 2 on target. Yeah, 1. Again, Liverpool are getting closer and closer.
Yeah, they are. It looks like I can smell a goal coming from Liverpool here, guys.
That corner.
Oh, yeah.
That corner could have been a goal, but I don't think. Leno even got a
good save again from Leno.
Yeah.
2 minutes. That's 4 saves from Leno today.
Header.
Are any of you guys going to give Leno man of the match for the way how he's been playing?
No.
Not at the moment. I still think
I was waiting to see that.
Putting like Cola.
He's not having it.
If anything, he's on a solid 7.
Yeah, I think Leno's a solid 7 at the moment. Considering
right now,
What a save
now
again.
it's
7.2.
7.6 on who scored. Best player on the pitch for Arsenal.
Who's that?
Leno, 7.6.
Yeah, he's made 4 good saves. He's had to face 12 shots.
You have to give it to him now.
Olo's been our best player.
Oh,
Come on, Arsenal, get in there.
I'm not going to deny him man of the match if he continues.
Leno was at full stretch on that one. These tiny little 6 foot.
That free kick, man.
Purple says that the women are on 3 minutes extra time. Come on, you girls.
Yeah, we've got free kick.
Come on, you girls.
They've got free kick. 30 seconds left of the added time. I think Arsenal ladies.
I see the save. Great save.
Yeah, it was. Leno has come to the rescue again, guys, making a spectacular save. Considering his height, he's not as big as Martinez. Martinez 6'4.5". Leno's 6'2", but then Leno doesn't have long arms, and he did really well to get to that one.
Oh, the Arsenal ladies.
Arsenal need to make substitutions. I mean, they're not offering anything.
It's Liverpool. It's just been Liverpool. This half.
Yeah, Bones. He can pull off those reaction times. In fact, at the training ground, not last season, the beginning of last season, goalkeepers are timed on their reactions from standing to hitting the ground, and Martinez was ahead of Leno in terms of timing. That's a big thing when you time goalkeepers for hitting the ground. So he's actually quicker than Leno hitting the ground.
Now he's coming on.
If you look at the 2 saves that Martinez made in the Community Shield final against Mane, they were absolutely brilliant, and both of them were him hitting the ground real quick, with the quickness, as I would normally say. Arsenal again. Arsenal, no, you look, we're petrified when they're playing the ball at the back, but they haven't really made too many mistakes. You got to give it to them. Gabriel is a big reason for that. Gabriel, very sure-footed, playing the ball out of the back.
I think he might have to put lacquer on, soon.
I'd get on Nelson. I don't think you're going to get much injection. I think Nelson would give you more of injection. I think Willian needs to come on and redeem himself.
And then he's coming on, I think. Good call.
yeah.
Come on, Teta.
Granite's on a yellow.
Yeah, take him off.
Which is why he needs to come off and get El Neni on.
Yeah, I wouldn't play Tierney tonight. I wouldn't play David Luiz. I'd play Nelson, Niles, El Nene, or Lacazette. I'd play with those 4.
Oh, bad touch by Xhaka. That's not good. Come on.
I've got Pepe's down.
Willock's offside again.
Man like El Nene, saviour of the day.
Hey, man, never put a foot wrong for the team.
Man like El Nene.
Never put a foot wrong. He's 4 out of 4 at the moment, El Nene.
There was another one that we were really sure about.
Tobias is coming off, by the way. El Neni's coming on.
Oh, wait, what? Tobias is coming off.
Yeah.
Maybe because of Sunday. Because Sunday, innit? We've got guys we play in 2 days.
Yeah. No. Yeah, but that means
I get we play in Sunday, but like Xhaka has been pants.
Yeah, well, at least look. If Saka play 90 minutes today means he don't play on Sunday, then bring it on.
I wouldn't be sure of that. Like with the way I'm waiting for a day where Granit gets dropped in the league.
Well, he got hauled off on Monday night because he was trash. So it's happening. The message is finally getting through to Arteta. I think he's been listening to my streams where I've been saying we have never finished in the top 4 with this guy, and we never will. When you upgrade that position, that's when you start to see Arsenal making a climb for top 4. Mark has been talking about penalties, man. Mark is just flinging Obia on us, everybody. Flinging Obia on us.
Mark, Oh, come on now.
Ebony, talk to us.
Okay, so from midfield, a cross comes to someone's, and I think it's Saka actually. Yep, so Saka gets it on his inside of his right foot, and it goes over the bar. But then again, one of their defender actually cleared it.
Yeah, that's right. I just saw that. That was by Williams who cleared that.
Yeah.
The cross comes in from Cedric.
Cross it.
Yeah.
Oh!
Come on.
Corner. From a corner, and that crossed over to one of our players, and I think it hit the bar.
That was a great ball by Cedric.
Yes. Look, Andrew's just got in there. 18 is saying, is Ebony married? And Andrew's saying, behave. Cool K saying she has to be. She's a catch for an Arsenal fan. Perfect woman. How comes we don't get no love on this channel, man? Ebony, you're the only one getting bare love in the. Neomis, what happened with Holding?
Cross comes in from Pepe, a really good cross, and Rob Holding comes in with a power header, but it's eventually saved by Adrian.
Oh, I can see it now. I can see
really
it.
Good effort.
Oh, that's a chance.
Header.
You gotta put that down as a chance. Gotta put it down as a chance.
Oh, well done, Rob.
Yeah, and look, Cedric.
Get the yes, Saka.
Yeah, that
cleared by.
That was a good chance.
Williams.
That was a good chance.
Well, because of the delivery from Pepe. Did you see the delivery?
Yeah. I think Pepe needs to get a position change.
Hang on a minute. How comes they get a free throw?
Look at the cross by Pepe. That is perfect.
Do you see the way we can
a free throw when it was one of the players that cleared it?
The delivery by Pepe. Jeez.
So what do you want to see from him?
Arsenal applying a little bit of pressure now at the moment, guys. We've got Liverpool pinned in their box. Yeah, Robert says, remember, Leno was voted second. Yeah, I don't know why he was, because, again, everybody tends to ignore the negative and praises the positive. And with me, you're going to get a balanced view. So I'm going to talk about the mistakes, the fact that he's the most mistake-prone in the league, and that he is a nightmare on crosses and playing it out the back. And it's evident in the games that we've been seeing, even today. He's probably been the best player on the pitch. Leno's made some quality saves, but his ball-playing skills out of the back leaves much to be desired. And also, look, second best player on the team that finished 8th pretty much tells you what you need to know about the quality in the team.
I had Saka very good
last season.
I had Saka very high in my rating. I had Saka above Leno last year. I thought he was amazing for what he did for his age.
Yeah, I think an Arsenal fan TV, they really backed him and said he saved us from relegation, and a lot of fans bought into that. Not once did they call him out on the bad things that he was doing. And when you follow that narrative, then I guess that's why you feel that he's so good. But in reality, no. In reality, no, he isn't. If we're going to aspire to win the title, we need to upgrade our goalkeeping position. Simple as that.
Andrew's not well, you know. Read out his comment.
Which one?
Here's a thought.
Here's a thought. Leno saves a penalty to win it for Arsenal, but gets injured as a result. That would be awful. That would be awful, man.
Well, he nearly injured himself against West Ham.
I know. Yeah. Look, because of the mistakes, I say he's an accident waiting to happen, but you know, we have to back him because he's our goalkeeper. We don't have an option, but we had our prize goalie in our hands and we let one go. And unfortunately, by the end of the season, Arteta's going to be judged on that. Whether it's Vinay, whether it's Edu, whoever it is, they're going to be judged on that because I think it was a mistake. Tony Adams, Arsenal captain, he made a comment about it yesterday as well, saying it was ludicrous to get rid of Martinez.
Will you pick up the fucking book part of my first ball? Please, Leonard.
Oh, Cedric Soares just misstepped there, but Arsenal are on the break. We've got to keep possession, guys. That's what I love about Cedric Soares. So sure on the ball with his passing. We need more of that. Isn't it? It's no strange to the situation that El Nene and Cedric Soares are good passers of the ball. They're poised and they're controlled under pressure. And so is Kieran Tierney.
Liverpool are going to make another substitution.
Yeah, trying to heat it up now.
Why now?
Guys, would you believe it? 74 minutes and we have kept a clean sheet against Liverpool. Wow.
No, but we got to win. We got to win.
Yeah, I mean, a win would be nice. It's the Carabao Cup. You don't get nothing for this cup. If it was the FA Cup, at least you get a Europa Cup place that saved us last season. With this, you get a nice little trophy, one that we should have won a while ago, but we haven't. We got blown out by Man City 3-0 in one of the last final that we played. And remember, Birmingham upset us. They beat us in that. I was at Wembley Stadium. I was at Wembley Stadium with my wife when we went to see that game, and it was abysmal. This is the competition that's always got away from us. Vince has got his hand on his head. That's not a good sign.
No, I'm just in a bit of pain. So.
Oh, all right, okay, no problem. I thought it was Arsenal related.
Wijnaldum is coming on. We need another substitution. Badly.
Yeah.
You okay, Vince? Yeah. Cool. James is getting stressed out. Look, James is getting stressed out, and he's wearing his shirt, man. We got to win. Man's got his shirt this season on.
I know I said penalties, but I really don't want penalties either.
Yeah, that's too much for me, man. Someone's getting booked.
Nice header from Nketiah, but it was wide. So will it?
Yeah, Rodriguez is with this. This is something that we've talked about Arteta before. There is been an issue there with late substitutions. Too much Wenger time for us. 70 minutes on the dot. He needs to get rid of that.
Oh,
yeah. Is that the cross from Willock?
Yeah, to Nketiah.
Yeah, but it's just wide, very wide.
So I guess that's coming up on our screen now. But we just got Pepe, who was over the halfway line, and he gets chopped down by Harry Wilson, and Harry Wilson gets a yellow card because of it.
Oh, yeah.
Pepe, what were you trying to do?
Oh, Nketiah it was marked closely, just gets a head on it, and the ball goes wide.
Oh, no, it was Nketiah, actually. I think he tried to make a slide tackle. Didn't quite work.
Come on.
No, in Nketiah, I want you to see chest that ball and right foot top corner. That's what I want to do.
Andrew, the match has been shown live on Sky Sports. It's been shown live on Sky Sports.
Half the metal defense for once has been really good, like all of them.
It has, actually, to be fair.
Guys, you want to hear the joke? I lifted up my phone and pointed my phone towards the camera so you can see something on the game, and YouTube knocked my video down because of it. They banned my video. I know. They're strict on that. They're strict on that, man.
Yeah.
I had to edit it out and then reload it again. It's mad. It's mad.
Mad.
All I did was put the phone and say, look, guys, that's blah, 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 and then put it back down. It was no more than 3 seconds. And then YouTube was like, no, banning your video. 78 minutes, guys, of the game gone. 0-0. Still a close one.
Jurgen Klopp.
Pepe's working hard today. He really worked hard.
Jurgen Klopp is not looking happy.
Oh, how
it's not
how
goal
much
kick now.
looks like my dad? Been such a good ball.
Tell you, Willock's had a really good game today. Rob Hogan's been solid. Klasnach has been really good. Gabriel's been good.
I'd even go as far as saying Kolasinac was our best player.
He was in the first half, but he's not really done much this half. The same with Saka. Saka was outstanding in the first half, just completely off the ball in the second. I think Leno's been the best player on the pitch so far.
Yeah, Leno's the best player on the pitch, and for Liverpool, I think is it Grujic? Number 16?
Yeah. There's a J in there somewhere, but yeah. I tried to pronounce his name.
I don't know if that's silent or not.
Or say yeah.
Klasnach has been mad. Klasnach has had 80 touches today.
What?
Yeah,
I know.
Mad.
Crazy.
It's his ball.
Oh, please don't tell me Saka's injured. All right, Pepe's looking after him, just bending his foot back. All right, Lacazette's about to come on in the 80th minute.
So, guys, you wouldn't believe who's got the highest passing accuracy on the team with 88%.
That's a first.
Pepe.
That's not surprising.
Well, he's my second player behind Leno right now. I think he's had a really good game. Position change for him is, I think it's wonderful because now he's going in centrally as well.
And he hasn't had as much. He's had a little bit more touches than Rob Holding, and he's at 87. That's good.
That's a great time.
Really.
He's done very well.
Really played well today.
And Nketiah's coming off for Lacazette.
Okay,
That's a shame.
Yeah, just hoping he could get the winning goal.
Well, Lacazette has scored.
Joe Willock has been solid today, man. He's been solid.
Corner.
Good tackle there, Saka.
I can't believe what I'm seeing from Klasnach. Gabriel's had 4 headed clearances, and so has Klasnach.
Where's that been all season?
And Klasnach, Klasnach leads the game with 2 passes intercepted. What is going on with Klasnach today?
Maybe he's getting sold.
some people might say that this is his level, isn't it? B team business. Play with the pitney them.
I'll probably hear too much, you know.
I'm telling you. Come on, Lacazette, man. Let's show us what you made. If you scored, you've had three games, 3 goals. See you hit the back of the net today, man.
No, let's stop giving the ball away.
I think it'd be good for his confidence. He knows he let us down, but with those misses on Monday. So
yeah, and he knows he hasn't played well. He just doesn't run the way Eddie does, and he's offering nothing on the defensive end. But all he's been able to do is put the ball in the back of the net. So I can see where his head is.
Okay, here we go. Oh,
that's a close one.
But then at least he's won the ball back, Pepe.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the chance. Origi's lost.
Oh, wide from Pepe.
Ebony, what's going on? What's going on, Ebony?
Right, so Pepe's lost the ball, and then he's won it back again, and then he's just gone for goal, but it's just gone wide.
Gabriel is so good at playing the ball out of the back.
All right, so we've got a free.
Arsenal have, you know what? Regardless of how Petra. Oh, look at that ball over.
I know.
Pepe, what a ball!
So he loses it, and then he gains it back again, and then he's just hit it wide.
Not there, Saka. Not there.
Oh shoot! Oh,
Pepe, man. Oh,
I know.
it's going to take something special to beat this team, man. It's going to take something special.
I feel like that's the same for both. It's going to take something special, or it's just going to be penalties.
Pepe.
Well,
Nice little play from Leno.
Pepe's played better in this game than Willian has in the last 2 games. I don't know what that means, guys.
Well, Williams has tried to hit it from outside the box, and it's gone into Leno's chest.
I'd start Pepe against United.
Well, if you do that, you have to sub him off now because, as I said, I mean, the game's in a couple of days.
Yeah, I think Pepe will just be a sub. He's played very well in this game.
Yes, who's coming on for Saka or whoever?
Saka seems injured.
He is injured, and he's coming off for AMN even.
Okay, that's not good. So we're not going to see Reece Nelson tonight. Reece Nelson was probably our best player against Leicester. He doesn't even get a game tonight. Oh man!
No, he must
at least Niles is on.
Yeah, but I wanted to see. I mean, Reece Nelson excites me. He runs at players. He works hard. He defends hard. He was outstanding. He just ran the socks off Leicester. He ran the whole show. We ain't even seen him against Liverpool. It's disappointing.
That is a shame when you consider.
Saka doesn't look too bad. Just looks like a slight groin.
Now, how long before Smith Rowe's back in the training?
He came back on last week, Thursday.
Okay.
So he had a medical along with Mari. Not medical. He had a physical along with Mari. Mari failed, and he passed. Okay. So he's back in training now. Oh dear! Cricket Ball said that he probably won't play for England now. It doesn't look that serious, mate. It looks.
No, I don't think it's that serious. I just think it's maybe a muscle strain. Pick the ball up, Leno. Don't annoy me tonight.
Yeah, Niles' penalties are dread.
As long as he doesn't try, like, just take us, like, no.
One of those.
Yeah,
that's his style, though. That's how he does it.
Yeah, but if he messes it up, I'll be the first one to be like, well, what is he doing?
He did that in the charity show, didn't he?
Yeah, he's got this very lax style about him. Almost Ozil.
So, guys, we are 5 minutes.
Goal,
Yeah, we're 4 or 5 minutes from a penalty shootout.
Was it straight to penalties?
Yeah, straight to penalties, mate.
Oh, thank you.
I think they've gotten rid of extra time.
Andrew's saying there are builders who need dead wood, Apollo. I wonder what they need the dead wood for, man. Probably a bit to make it to sit down like a bench to have your sandwiches when you're feeling a bit tired. Mad thing.
Come on, Pepe. Oh, he's offside.
A&M takes nice penalties, though. He takes donkey penalties. When I say donkey, he trots like a donkey. And that's never a good sign.
Yeah, I think that was definitely offside. Pepe takes some mad penalties, man. Oh my God, I'm not even going to talk about that. I'm not even going to talk about that. I got a text today. Ah, shit. Oh. Don't know. Okay, I need to confirm some things with my sources in the morning, man. Looks like PSG are coming in. PSG are coming in for Hussein Mawar as well. Looks like we've taken too long. Which he's already done. He's already done personal terms with Arsenal, but that doesn't mean anything unless the fees paid. I'll have to see what happens in the morning.
This is why I always say I never believe anything. I never jump on the bandwagon.
I believe because I trust my sources. My sources are very rarely ever wrong. And remember, I only share half of the news with you guys because some of the other half is really bad. So I don't really want to stick my neck out.
I just wish I had sources like everybody else.
Yeah, no, there's some good people around. I mean, you get to know a lot of people on Twitter, especially the ones I know who are inside London Coney Ground and some of the negotiation table guys and the football mostly the football agents. They know their stuff because they speak to the players. It really depends.
Action areas, 18% in Liverpool.
I like to make up my own.
Well defended.
We've got 3 minutes of extra added time, people.
Oh, come on.
I think we need to get ready for penalties, guys. I think that we are going to go there.
Yeah, so do I. Unless a last-minute goal happens.
So, are we winning this on penalties?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
God. It's too much.
I'm telling you, man.
like I've had the worst day
Oh,
ever.
All right, you're gonna get. Is that not a foul?
Score.
I can't believe this referee didn't even give a foul to. What's his name?
Oh man. Guys, and remember, guys, it was Liverpool 5, Arsenal 5 last season, and we lost on penalties. I believe it was. Oh God.
Why are you giving?
Last year when we came up here, I remember Ozil had that nice assist for the Martinelli goal. Martinelli had 2 goals.
You slipped, you bitch.
Oh, why is he giving him a yellow card?
I know. This is like why are you giving Cedric a yellow card? It's like, how?
Like, Willock, you're a professional football player. It's time to learn how to dive. Like, learn down. Like, fall over. Like, stop trying to stay on your feet.
Mark is saying it's going to be penalties and we're going to win.
Oh.
Victor saying Smith Rowe is a waste of time. Why is it Arsenal fans are the only ones that are on their young players' bench, man?
Time. As a matter, I would rather a substitute.
That's handball. That's handball. With the new rules, that's a penalty.
This referee's a joke.
This is the same foolishness that we had on Monday night. Same foolishness. It's the same foolishness. Yeah, Andrew, that's what I've been saying to them. This referee is just, we saw this on Monday night. This is just crap, man.
This is why 2 years ago we didn't have one referee in the World Cup from the Premier League.
And he didn't give it for that.
Yeah. Oh God. So guys, I don't even know whether it's even worth me talking about this, but oh my Lord.
I think Liverpool have had more chances in the second half than we had. We towards the end we had a couple of chances, but we just didn't put them away.
So Cedric Soares is booked for the appeal against a handball. Gabriel, look, there's no VAR. It would have been given because he clearly handles the ball twice, actually.
Oh my days.
And Yeah, it's a bit sad. Arsenal should have had a penalty there. No VAR.
Rob Holding, what you doing, bro?
Oh, they just came close then.
Yeah.
We need to have a talk. There's not much to VR, and I promise that I will not criticize you for the next 5 games if you save these penalties.
Who you talking about, Leno?
Yeah, Leno, because he's not been very good at saving penalties. Yeah. Peter Cech was useless at saving penalties.
To be fair, Cech did save one against Watford. But
yeah, look, Leno's already been the best player on the pitch, so solidify your man of the match by saving some penalties. This time, 12 months ago, guys, it was Arsenal 5, Liverpool 5. Today, there's no goals, and it goes to penalty.
I've got every faith in Leno. Every faith. He's had a blinding game
today.
Yeah,
and saves galore, and he's got to do more saves. So he should be cool.
He's a good goalkeeper in the air and stuff. So like penalty shootout should be his cup of tea. I would hope.
Yeah.
Here we go. Right. So
I agree.
I
go with that.
Who's going first?
Overall, guys, I must say, all things considered, Arsenal were well organised today. I mean, it was uninspiring in the attack position, but we looked quite well organised in the midfield and at the back. And I would say that they played well today in regards to where they are.
They were first up for the penalties, you know.
On the clock, they have taken off Salah and Van Dijk, and they're normally really good penalty takers.
So when was the last time we had a clean sheet at Liverpool? I think it was when we beat them 2-0 in 2012.
Well, the stats were saying that we've conceded the most goals at Anfield, but scored the most goals at Anfield, and it's 0-0.
Yeah.
Good result. Leno's got a clean sheet. The defence played really well. So let's just hope we win the shootout for a good result. No one wants to lose penalties after playing their games of their life. So
yeah, I agree with Mark here. Mark saying Emmy saved the penalty at Aston Villa, so Leno owes us today. I totally agree. Bones is saying, how can a ref with something? Mate, bro, he's missed so many. I don't know what this ref is on, mate.
All right, Liverpool are first up for the penalty.
Okay.
Milner's taking it.
You're like 30 seconds ahead, aren't you?
Yeah, roughly. Oh, do your best, mate. Please do your best.
There we go. James Milner goes first.
And he scores.
And he scores. Let me see if I can get that one up and help Ebony.
Oh, I can't even.
Look, guys, at the end of the day, Leno might make a lot of mistakes, but he's a good shot stopper.
Lacazette's up.
We have to trust the process.
Lacazette, please score.
Yeah, my stream's still on Milner, so I might just listen to.
Okay, Lacazette scores. It's 1-1.
Good.
A low shot there, but it was one. It went back of the net.
Yeah, what's good, Tony? What's going on, Tony, man?
Evening, Tony.
I didn't even know Tony was going to miss this stream, you know? That's actually a really good penalty.
Oh, man. It was a low one.
Andrew said sneaky bid for Origi. I like Origi, man. I really do like
I don't know why Liverpool fans slag him off. I really don't. And he scores anyway.
I'm surprised. What, he got into the finals of the Champions League and scored the winning goal against Tottenham? Legend.
So James Milner scores the first penalty, and Lacazette steps up, levels for Arsenal.
All right, Cedric Suarez is going to score. Is up next for us, and he better score. Stop trying to do a grobbler. Stop trying to do a grobbler. And he scores.
Ebony, Tony just said hello to you. In the
Yeah,
chat.
I said hello. What's up, Tony?
Wow, look at that penalty.
But then again, he actually went the right way, Adrian.
Bloody hell.
You see, penalties.
Ronaldo just buried that in the top, right in the postage stamp.
Yeah, very confident penalty by Ronaldo.
Don't save those.
Okay, this is what's this guy's name?
Cedric Soares equals for Arsenal. It's 2-2.
It's 3-2 now.
Andrew says apparently it's 2-1. I'm putting the results up, mate.
Minamino is next.
Minamino, yeah.
Is Leno going to make a save today, guys?
No.
He has to. Either that or someone.
Elneny's up next.
Cedric Soares.
Yeah, he's going to make a save.
No, not at the moment. Minamino just put Liverpool ahead. Come on, Leno. That's a Cedric Soares. Did you see the pace on that?
No.
Really, really good penalty from Cedric Soares.
No, Ebony, don't say it. Was that Elneny? No,
that's not good. That's not good.
Not good.
But it was a good height for the keeper though, Apollo. Suarez's pen.
Yeah, it was. Minamino's penalty was even better.
Oh, please, did you just get on target? Oh, it's a bloody save.
Oh shit!
If Leno saves this, then in actual fact, you know what? Let me just be quiet. Origi's up next.
Oh, not him. Ebony, no.
Big heads.
Ebony, no, speak. Yeah, did he save it?
Origi's penalty was saved as well.
Can't believe I just got that.
Exactly what Adrian did, and he went to his right. Leno went to his right as well.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful.
Okay, here's my man, Mr. AMN. And I don't want to see any donkey run.
We need sensible ones now.
And up next now.
Elneny miss.
Panenka, we don't want to see none of that.
I told you I don't want to see a donkey run. And he scores anyway.
Oh, thank God.
His face when he's laughing.
Thank you, Leno. Thank you very much for that, bro. You owed us that, man.
Oh, mate. Oh, yeah.
Well done, Leno. Solid, Leno. Good save, mate. Good save.
Yeah.
Ainsley cracks me up, you know.
I mean, he just walked to the penalty spot.
I love it.
Like an old school shuffle, just with the granddad walk.
I used to take penalties with one step, with both feet, and that's because the thing is, if you hit it clean, just watch the goalkeeper. I love the way Niall does it.
4-3 in penalties to Liverpool. Pepe's up next.
Come on, Pepe.
Look at the way Maitland-Niles is walking away, laughing, gritting his teeth like a little child in the playground.
Well, that's the thing. He's given confidence. Love it.
He's trotting like a donkey.
It's taking the piss, man. It's taking the piss.
Okay, Pepe's up next.
Come on, Peps.
Come on, Pepe.
And he scores. It was one of those. Let me just stop. Kick. Yeah.
Niles, bad man.
Leno went the right way on that one, but Jones scores.
Yeah.
Curtis Jones, guys, also was the person who scored the winning penalty last year when Liverpool beat Arsenal on penalties. So we go. Pepe scores, guys. We go to sudden death.
Who we got? Who else we got?
Wait. Did they save it?
Yes. It's still 4-4, by the way, just to let you know.
Also, Harry, it's a Granite. It's Granite that's going for the penalty, isn't it?
No. Liverpool have just had a penalty, and Leno
Jeez,
saved it.
Pepe, man.
Leno with the save.
Pepe
Two saves.
is dead-eye.
Okay, here's Willock.
Oh, come on, Willock.
I will cook you dinner if you score this goal. Yes!
Please.
Ebony, let it out. Don't hold it in.
Willock, we've won on penalties. We've won.
Yes, that's
We've
it.
won.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm
We've
talking
won. Willock with a winning penalty.
That is what I'm talking about, guys.
Look at him looking at the ball.
For me,
Oh my God.
Leno,
He gets it just under the goalkeeper, Willock.
Leno, man of the match.
Yes.
Definitely. He deserves it.
Leno, man of the match. Leno, brilliant penalty takers. Fantastic stuff, guys. Fantastic stuff. It's fantastic stuff.
Those players deserve it. They deserve it. Kolasinac, brilliant game. Saka, all of them.
Oh,
Leno,
and you know what it was? The goalkeeper nearly saved Willock's shot as well.
Yeah,
Arsenal
it
go
got
through, guys, to the quarterfinals.
Gets in. That's such a funny, fluky, lovely penalty. Oh my God, Arsenal.
They got beaten at Anfield.
James was petrified. Look at
Holy
James. James didn't say a word. James never said a word. James has been saying quiet all this time. Now gonna run to the cupboard and don't get the whiskey now. Brilliant result, guys. Absolutely fantastic. When was the last time we went to Anfield and got a clean sheet? 2012, when Podolski and Cazorla got those 2 goals and we won 2-0. Arsenal have gone to Liverpool and redeemed themselves from last year when it was 5-5 and they lost on penalties. They lost 3-2 on penalties, to be fair. It went to sudden death this time, and Arsenal, absolutely brilliant, are through to the Carabao Cup quarterfinals, guys. Time to celebrate. Brilliant.
Oh my God!
You have gone to Anfield and knocked Liverpool out of the Carabao Cup. Congratulations, guys.
It's just a cup. It's a crap cup. No one cares. Well played, boys.
Yes.
Brilliant work.
Oh man.
Andrew's manager at work is a Liverpool fan. Get in there.
You wait till I see my colleague G tomorrow.
Scrickable says, I told God I wanted this game to win, even if we lost on Monday. I guess you have real places that believe me, bro. There's power in the prayer.
I told you we'd win. I said we'd win on penalties.
Victor said Leno redeemed himself. You love Leno. I think he's a decent goalkeeper. I'm going to leave it at that. He needs to improve, but he was outstanding. Leno was outstanding.
Come on, at least.
Yeah.
Bro, I just said Leno was outstanding for tonight. He was easily man of the match. Yeah, easily man. My favorite save was the one where he has to go full stretch and then just waves it over in the postage stamp. Brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Bones is saying Leno was his man of the match.
Yeah.
Arteta should ask to swap the result with Mondays. Oh, for real, bro. For real.
Okay, bro.
Brilliant.
Oh, man.
You know, when you consider, guys, that the ref had an absolute horror show tonight.
Yeah.
And just didn't give Arsenal anything. And Arsenal went and done that. I did say how the midfield and defense was shored up. Gabriel really made a difference today. Really, really imposing figure. I just don't know why he didn't play on Monday. I'm still a little upset by that. But we're through to the quarterfinals.
Against whoever. I don't care who it is now. Don't care who it is. We won.
Have they already done the draws for the quarterfinal?
I think it's after the game.
My favourite penalty take has to be Ainsley Maitland-Niles.
Yeah.
It's like he needs a Zimmer frame to just.
Yeah, we are.
Guys, listen, Jurgen Klopp's
what's
record.
up, guys?
What's up, Tony?
Jurgen Klopp's record against Mikel Arteta: 4 games, 3 losses, and 1 win.
Wow.
Mad thing.
Right.
Mad thing. Against the one of the best teams in Europe. A mad thing.
Impressive.
Wow.
Excellent.
And look, overall, guys, there was not a lot between the two teams. I thought defensively, Arsenal really played well. The midfield of Arsenal was very, very good. We talked about ball possession in the midfield. Playing that out the back was a bit wonky. I didn't think Liverpool attacked as ferociously as they did on Monday. It almost looked like that they were trying to attack and force us into an error, but they didn't overly commit. Monday, they overly commit and really made it uncomfortable for us. Today, I think positionally, they did what they needed to do, but they didn't really drive Arsenal into mistakes. And Arsenal was able to deal with playing the ball out of the back. And look, they had a solid game, clean sheet at Anfield. How many times can you say that? Brilliant result.
Gabriel, bro. Gabriel.
The only disappointment, Xhaka. The only disappointment, really.
Yeah, Xhaka, I mean, yeah, what can you say, man?
That challenge.
Yeah, that was mad. Mark is saying, was that the run-up from Willock? Bro, talk about the run-up from Maitland-Niles. That's what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Maitland-Niles is a different animal, man. He's built different.
I mean,
He was baiting the goalie. He was walking up to the ball, saying to the goalie, go on, which way are you going to go? Which way are you going to go? You go that way, I go this way. Yeah? Rush hour, Chris Tucker, Jackie Chan business. You go this way, I go that way. Yeah? He was baiting the goalkeeper. Like when the goalie decided to dive to his right, I was like, I'm going to slap it on you right there and go to the... That was magic. And it's not the first time he's done it. He did it last year.
He always does that. That's how he takes it.
It is true, though. Ainsley Maitland-Niles has the same run for every single penalty he takes. But as long as he scores, I don't think anyone cares.
Wicked, man. Confidence level. And then the cheeky little childlike grin when he's running back to the rest of his teammates. That was hilarious.
I think he's having banter with his teammates because I don't think they really understand how he gets it done so regular.
Yeah.
I mean, Colin texted me this morning and said they were bantering with him in training this morning because of all the Man United links, which of course isn't true. But they were taking the piss out of him in training. So maybe that was him just slapping one of them back.
Okay, Leno's about to talk.
Osman said, after 5 penalties, I left the room for a minute and missed what happened next. Could you fill me in on what happened? I think we put the results on there. But obviously it went to penalties. Leno saved 2 of them, which was outstanding. And it really topped off a man of the match performance from Leno. Really, really good game. We said, why is he starting? And I think we know the answer. Just lacking confidence and just lacking game time. And I think Arteta just wants to give him that to build his confidence. He'll go into Sunday's game now with a skipping his step.
Right, guys, I've just left there waiting because of penalties.
No problem, James. No problem.
Hey, guys, great result. I'll speak to you soon.
See you
Nice
later,
one.
James.
Thanks a lot for joining us, James. Excellent.
right. See you, man.
And it's a shame he couldn't stay for the player ratings. But let's hear what Leno is saying now.
Yeah, we did a few changes, but I think you could see our philosophy, our intention to win this game. It's only the Carabao Cup, but we wanted to go through to the quarterfinal because it's a chance to win another trophy, and that was our target. And luckily we won at penalty shootout.
What gave you more pleasure, the saves you made in 90 minutes or the 2 saves in the penalty shootout?
For me, at the end, I don't mind. We won this game. Of course, it's very good for a goalkeeper to save some penalties and see laughing faces after the game. But I prefer next time to win this game without penalty shootout. But if it's like that, it's even better.
A bit worried about Joe Willock's penalty, were you? Only just seemed to dribble over the line.
Yeah, I think it's not the best penalty, but I think at the end the ball was in. So that's the main thing. And at the end, we won this game. So yeah, that's it.
It was only a few days ago, of course, you came here. You were disappointed to lose in the Premier League game. And how difficult has it been to sort of pick yourself up, go back to London, come back again and lift yourself for tonight's match?
Of course, it's not easy, but like I said, we've done some changes to have fresh blood in the team. And of course, it's not easy to come to the same place with a big disappointment because we expected a little bit more than on Monday. But I think we analyzed the game. The manager found the right words to keep our heads up, and I think you could see that tonight.
And from your point of view, Emi Martinez did so well at the end of last season. You were out injured. Did you fear that you wouldn't be number one at the start of this season at all?
No, I've never feared it because the club always gave me the feeling that I was the number one, I am the number one, and I will be the number one. So that was always very good from the club. And I think my job is to prove it every week, and I think I've done it today again.
Certainly the number one tonight as well. You're the Carabao man of the match. If you'd like to make your presentation yourself, please.
Make the presentation yourself. Hilarious. That was good. That was good. And well deserved for Bert Leno. I'm happy for the player because he needs an awful lot of confidence at the moment. He was beaming in that interview, and it's really good to see the way how he's responded. A couple of little takes from him saying he always felt like he could get the job back. I think he was just selling us to that one. But we've got the draw coming up now. Just a reminder of the confirmed teams in the quarterfinals is Tottenham, Newcastle, Manchester City, Man United, Everton, Brentford, Stoke, and Arsenal. Ebony, who do you want to play in the quarterfinals?
Tottenham.
Ooh,
I'm
Vincey.
not even joking.
Vincey.
Yeah, man. North London derby. Let's get the tempo up. Get it up.
Man ain't even waiting till the final, you know. Man just said, fling the boy in the white shirt.
Bring them on.
To the Emirates.
I love that confidence.
Yeah, I hope it's in the Emirates as well. Niamis, who do you want to play in the quarterfinals?
I want Stoke. That's who I want, and I want an easy game to get through the next round. So
hey, you can have Brentford. Brentford beat us at the Emirates in a practice game, didn't they? Stoke. All right, I'll take Stoke.
That was a practice game.
Stoke are League One now. They've fallen from any type of grace that they previously had. They're the worst side. Let's get them, get a nice little easy run in. Let the kids play again. Then we'll get to the semis.
I think Niamis needs his blood pressure checked, man.
Tony, who do you want in the quarterfinals, mate?
I'm going with Niamis, bro. Let's bring on Stoke.
Yes.
They're a rugby team. The rugby team.
No. Listen, you let like Man City and Tottenham battle it out. You know, one of them. Like, let's just let a couple of the difficult ones go. You know, let's not put pressure on us now.
Oh man, Maitland-Niles penalty, that is just a joke, man.
David, what the last time you called this? A black man time when you turn up late and you turn up at the final whistle. Anyway, David, the Leno haters, we're all here, bro. And we absolutely loved the performance of Bert Leno tonight and sung his praises all night. I thought he dealt with what he had to very well. Ebony even said he even came out and claimed the cross, which is good to see. If this
but during the game, you know, it's like he still has a problem playing from the back. Let's not even get it twisted. You know, he needs to stop with this dawdling with the ball at his feet, and sometimes he needs to just pick it up or just kick it out straight away, rather than waiting for a player from the opposing team to come in his box.
Yeah. I mean, right now we need every player to be accountable. I've talked every day about having to carry players, and we cannot play 10 against 11. And it's nice when you see players step up. Look, when Xhaka played against Man City in the semi-final of the FA Cup, we were full of praises for him. You need to put yourself forward and turn up in big games. And if you look at my video on Tuesday on YouTube, I counted 5 out of the starting 11 players didn't turn up, and you literally, that's half your team, and we got rolled over by Liverpool. The result didn't really reflect the performance, to be honest, because I thought we were still in the game, and the last goal with Jota was a handball and shouldn't have counted. But today I thought that they dealt with the situation well, and the kids are fearless. They don't care whether it's Liverpool they're playing. The likes of Willock and Saka, Nketiah, them guys, they don't care. They want to go out there and they want to play for the badge, and that's where you get a full performance out of them. And I think even though some people dropped off in the second half, Ceballos, Xhaka, Nketiah, I think they did really well as a balance in the first half. And as a team performance, when you have a clean sheet against Liverpool at Anfield, that's a good job. You've done something really well there.
I do agree with the with what Atta is saying. Leno is doing what he's been coached to do. He needs to rethink. He needs to think faster and let his body shape suggest what he's going to do to his teammates. And that's exactly what Martinez does. You know what you get with Martinez. With Leno, there's still aspects to his game that he needs to work on. And it's not just about shot stopping. It's about all the other things as well, like, you know, crosses and corners and stuff like that. So, you know, he needs to work on those. But, you know, I'm not going to take anything away from him tonight. You know, he did play well tonight. You know, there's no denying it. And yes, he deserved the EPL Man of the Match trophy or award, whatever you want to call it. You know, fair play to him.
Yeah, he deserved it today, man. He really did.
The EFL.
David is saying Gabriel better than Maguire. Of course he is, my friend. Of course he is.
Gabriel, man, presence. In a back two with you know, that guy win his head, you know, his stats again. He wins all his aerial duels.
Yeah, he does.
All of them.
Yeah. And guys,
he doesn't go in with silly sliding tackles. He's strong. He stands up in a tackle.
Yeah. And then in the NFL, we call it stout at the point of attack. And you're not going to see a lot of players go past this guy. His timing is impeccable. And he's a beast. I didn't realize the guy was this good until I did my research on him. I only saw him play 2 games in France and couldn't really figure out what all the fuss was about. But look, you got to give credit to Edu. Edu knows what he's doing, man. When is Saliba going to play? We covered this before the first half. As Arsenal fans, we're not really going to ask that question, Carletto, when is he going to play? Because Mikel Arteta came out in the pre-game and said that, look, he's short of fitness. He only played 11 games last season. He had some bad injuries, and they're just going to take their time with him. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. The position at the moment is filled. There's plenty of players that are there, regardless whether Mustafi is looking for another team. Pablo Mari failed a physical last week. He's got a new physical coming up tomorrow. Hopefully he gets through that. Smith Rowe got through the one last week. And we don't, the real question is we don't need Saliba to play right now. The manager knows that, the player knows that, and we just have to develop him. I think we need to make him strong as well. Those injuries that an 18-year-old suffered from last season can be very damaging, ankles, knees, etc. We don't need to play him right now. He's in the right place, and traditionally we're just going to have to groom him and guide him through the process. Andrew's been killing me tonight. Andrew, if I had to give an award out for the comments tonight, it would definitely be going to you, my friend. D, what's going on, bro? He says Leno, Gabriel, man of the match. Yeah, Leno edged it. I definitely agree. With that, man. Guys, shall we give? Let's see if I can pull up. A sheet where we can do give our player ratings. Let's see if I can find something. Hold on a second. Yes, here we are. Let's see if we can grab something here. Really disappointed not to see Reece Nelson today, but hey, man, it is what it is.
I hope he doesn't go out on loan.
I do.
I hope so as well. Right, so I'm going to go with Leno. I'm going to give Leno a 9. I thought his saves were impeccable today, and he topped it off with a great performance at the penalty shootout. Even before the penalty shootout, Leno was man of the match. He was the best player on the pitch. I give him a 9. Cedric, I give him a 7. I thought he played really well today. I thought he was good in possession. I thought he made some penetrating runs, and I thought he was precise with his passing, very poised. I really do like to see that. And we see the same thing from Mane as well. And I thought he was decent. So I'm giving Cedric a 7. Gabriel, I'm going to give an 8. Gabriel is just magic. Klasnach, I'm going to give Klasnach a 7.5. I thought Klasnach was outstanding today. Gave away the ball once, but I'm not going to knock that a solid performance with just one pass that's gone by the wayside. Where has this Klasnach been? I don't know, but he's definitely playing for a move. Ceballos, I give Ceballos.
Do you still think we can let Kolasinac go? I don't understand how anyone thinks we can even afford to let him go.
Yes, I think we can let him go.
Really? And who's going to play left back when Tierney's injured?
I think that you have to. Yeah, I think you have to look at other options. I think you got some. That's not the issue. Is you've got a guy who you're paying $100,000 a week, yeah, and you can get money for him. This team is trying to raise some money, so I think that
Kolasinac is the only other dedicated left back in the club.
He is, but again, remember,
no sense.
I agree, but remember, Saka played there last season, yeah.
But that was when you had nothing left.
I agree, but he played there and he was brilliant there, and he's an option for a backup.
He's not a left back.
I know he isn't, Tony. I know he isn't, but he played there and he was brilliant last year.
Back 4. Are you going to play Saka left back in a back 4?
Yeah, you would, because you did last season.
It makes no sense, bro.
It doesn't, but I mean, you asked me the question. I'm just giving you my answer. That if Tierney gets injured, Saka was brilliant. Saka was so good. People were even saying sell Tierney.
I don't even rate Kolasinac, but I just realized he's our only other left back. So when you've only got 2 players in a position and you've got 9 centre backs,
yeah.
Sorry, I don't get that.
I think they have to. I think they have to play the money game, and I would sell him, and I would use Saka as a reserve left back. And as I said, there were times that he was actually better than Tierney last season. People were talking about Tierney being sold because they didn't want him to come back. That's how good Saka was. So that would be my emergency player.
But that would be never left back.
You would, yeah. In the long run, you would have to do that. But my reserve emergency guy would definitely be Saka. Where was I? I was on Joe Willock. Joe Willock tonight. Solid 7. Really good game from Joe. I was looking for a performance from him tonight, and he gave us one. He got away with it on that last penalty. I thought the goalie was going to save it, just sneaks under his body because he gets the pace behind the ball, which is great. Xhaka. Xhaka. I'm going to give a 5.5 for Xhaka, and I'm not even going to talk about him. I'm going to go straight to Pepe. Pepe on that left, I'm going to give him a 7.5. I thought he was really good. Not just that, but cutting in through the middle. I mean, look, this is what Willian should have been doing in the last 2 games and didn't do. And this is the competition we want to see. We want to see performances like this from Pepe to start asking questions why he's not starting instead of Willian. And hey, look, if you go Pepe on the left, Aubameyang in the middle, and Willian on the right, I can live with that. Good performance by Pepe tonight. Nketiah, I didn't think Nketiah was at his best today. I'm going to give him a 6. Had a chance in the first half where they were taking too long to make up his mind. The goalie pushed out on him and narrowed his options. The other only chance he had was a cross that came in from Ceballos. Got ahead to it. He was being heavily defended. Got ahead to it, though, so it was a chance. And then missed on the left part of it, but didn't really get any service at all in the second half. And that was shown obviously when Lacazette came on. Lacazette didn't do anything because again starved of service. Offensively, we wasn't good in the second half. But Nketiah gets a 6 from me. Saka, I'm gonna have to give Saka a 7 because he was solid in the first half. Dropped off in the second half. Didn't have the same movement, positioning. Didn't really find any spaces. And but overall a good game from Saka. And that's it from me. Ebony.
Leno, like I said before, I'm not going to take anything away from him. His performance was impeccable. I'm not going to score him a 9. I'm going to score him an 8. There's still parts of his game that he still needs to work on, and that is playing from the back. Let's be honest. But he did well to make all the saves that he did during the game. He did very well to make the saves during the 2 saves that he made in the penalty shootout. So, but you got to give him props. This is the best that I've seen him play. So 8. Cedric, 7. He was okay. Not 7. 7. Didn't do too badly in defence. He held himself well. Holding, I also give him a 7 as well. We didn't see much of him as we did of Cedric, but what he did well. Gabriel, defender, I'm going to give him an 8.5. This is the kind of defender that we've missed in a very long time. That kind of defender that just holds up and just like wins every single aerial threat that is thrown at him. So I'm going to give him an 8.5. Kolasinac, where have you been for the past 2.5 seasons, or since you were bought from Germany? I'm going to give him an 8. He defended well, ran. He actually passed well as well. I mean, usually he can't cross and he can't pass, but I don't know whether he's playing for a move or not, but he defended really well. Ceballos, our only creative midfielder, he needs to play more. I give him an 8. Willock, I thought he had a great game as well. A Xhaka, 4. Was hardly in the game. You can't forgive him for the pulling down of Liverpool players. You just can't do that. I mean, he's bad enough as it is. He can't tackle. He short passes at best. He gets a 4. Pepe, I thought he did really well on the left-hand side. I'll give him a 7.5. Nketiah, really quiet, so quiet. I'm going to give him a 6. And Saka, I mean, in the first half he was all right. He was a threat down the side, but on the second half he was quiet. So I'm going to give him a 7.
So, sorry guys. All right, let's listen into this before we go to Vinci.
And they will be playing.
You're joking.
Number 5 is Tottenham.
Oh, sweet Jesus, we're going to get Man City.
But it's good for Stoke, isn't it?
Stoke is at home to Tottenham.
Number 7 is Brentford. Playing a League Cup quarter-final.
Man City.
Number 4.
Number 1, Newcastle. Newcastle have never won a League Cup. Not a big trophy since 1969.
Number 3.
8.
Manchester United, 5-time winners of this penalty.
Arsenal are at home, guys. They're at home.
Well, that's good.
So,
Number 2.
let's have a little reminder of that.
Yeah, so Arsenal are at home to Manchester City.
Wow.
Let's have a quick reminder of all the times that we played in the quarter-final. Stoke on Spurs and Brentford on Newcastle.
Well,
Spurs are so lucky.
Right, so guys, I think that. Right, guys, I think Manchester City don't want to play Arsenal. Is my own personal opinion. And I think that we shouldn't be afraid of them. We really took them to the sword at the end of last season, and Leicester walked all over them last week. Man City's defense is not great, guys. They lose a lot of games, and I don't think we need to be anything. I think that they need to be worried about playing us. That's my personal opinion. Atta says, what on earth? what's my hear my thoughts about it. Yeah, the Milner was a penalty, but no VAR. The referee was poor, and we won anyway, so I'm not going to cry about it. Let's go to Cricket Balls. Cricket Balls given an 8.5 to Leno, 8 for Cedric, 8 for Holding, 9 for Gabriel, Klasnach 8, Ceballos 7.5, Willock 7, Xhaka 6.5, Pepe 8, Nketiah 6, Saka 8. James has gone. Leno 8.5, Cedric 8, Holding 8, Gabby 8, Klasnach 9, Ceballos 8, Willock 7.5, Xhaka 5, Pepe 7.5, Eddie 7.5, Xhaka 7.5. Vincey, you got the cards.
Very similar to Ebony's scores. I gave Leno a 9.5. He's my man of the match. Yes, we all know his deficiencies, but I think the way he performed, his saves in the game were crucial at the time, and those saves and the penalties, top saves. So I'm going to give it to him. I'm going to give respect to him. 9.5 man of the match. Cedric, I give him a 7. He played well. First half, he got up and down, and even second half, he was doing the same thing. But yeah, I'll give him a 7. Holding, I'll give him a 6. He did cause me some concern in quite a few challenges. Very similar to what Bertram was alluding to on Monday. Wasn't his best game. Gabriel, I give him 8.5. The guy is a rock. He's a rock in defense, and it's when you see him perform like this. We missed this against Liverpool on Monday. We really did miss this kind of leadership in the back. So I give him an 8.5. Kolasinac, it looks like it's his tournament because the guy is living the dream. I give him a 9, man.
He was very good.
He was just solid. And you know, if we didn't know that Tierney wasn't playing, he played like Tierney. He played a solid game. And I give it to him. Bios, I give him a 7.5. You know, I'm a believer now. You know, the way he's intelligently moving the ball and not always doing the same thing. Today he was versatile in the centre midfield, and he was just pinging the balls all over the pitch. And if he can continue and keep at that level and get his fitness a little bit better, we really have a player this season. So I was really impressed with Ceballos. Willock, best game I've seen for him for a while, man. He really held that right side. But if you think about it, you know, Pepe would normally be on that side. Willock slotted in there, handled it. Xhaka, I give him a 5, man. You know, I'll give him a 5 just for that challenge. That challenge that he got a yellow card, because outside of that, basic standard. Pepe, this is what I want to see. I want to see Pepe playing like this on the left-hand side, believing in himself, having confidence. He was a menace for 90 minutes. I give him a 7.5. Really, really impressed with.
Yeah. 89% passing accuracy, 50 touches, 2 shots, 1 key pass, and it's just brilliant.
Yeah, really impressed with Pepe, how he played there. Man like Eddie, not today. 6, just didn't really. He had a few crosses coming in, but
he starved the service in the second half. But he had some chances in the first.
Nothing special. And Saka, 7.5. He had a really good game, tidy, and it's not always about the flash side of Saka. Is his maturity that I'm looking at is in his performances, and he's getting stuck in at both ends. Shame he went off injured, but he really did have a solid game. So yeah,
excellent. Neomis,
My man of the match, Leno, for me, he gets a 9. I thought he had a really, really good game. Obviously, still every now and again he has these few little hairy moments, but I think the 2 penalty saves, the saves he had within the game. I think they said he had 7 saves or 8 saves throughout the whole game. So for me, a really good performance by him. Cedric, I was really impressed by him. I gave him a 7.5. I thought his delivery from the right-hand side a lot of times, trying to be that creative outlet, I thought he was really good. And also defensive work was pretty solid. Holden, I gave a 7. I think another good, solid performance from him. Nothing really to complain about. Gabriel, for me, I gave an 8. I thought he was the key difference in why our defense overall was really solid. Again, clearances, good defensive work, and I think Apollo, like you said, he made it very difficult for the attackers to really get past him in this game. Kolasinac, I am giving a 7. I thought again he had a solid performance. I think someone compared him to Tierney, and for me, Tierney is my 7 out of 10 consistent performer. And I think in this game, for me, he was like Tierney. He was just really solid in everything that he did. 1 or 2 little mistakes here and there, but for the most part, he was good going forward, and he worked hard and did a defensive job.
Yeah, I think I saw him give away 1 pass in the whole game.
Yeah. Nothing to fault from.
It was a bad one, though.
Yeah, it was. It was right across onto the penalty area, but they won it back. Yeah.
Ceballos, I gave a 7. I felt that he started the game off well, created lots of chances, but as the game went on, I think maybe it's just tired legs. I thought his effectiveness started to wane, but again, good solid performance from him. Same thing goes with Willock. Haven't seen him in a while. I'm a fan of Willock. I've grown to be a fan of Willock. So it was good to see him get games, and I thought he had a good solid performance as well. So I gave him a 7. Granit, I gave a 5.5. That foul was just ridiculous for me, or else I probably would have given him a 6. Besides that, it was kind of a typical Granit Xhaka performance. I thought he was okay, but just wasn't really effective on how I would have liked him to be. Pepe, I'm going to give a 7.5, and I'm going to give that extra 0.5 just because, for me, playing out on the left, I've been screaming out for this for a while now, whereby he has no choice but to either create a chance or to shoot on his left. And you could tell how comfortable he was getting to it, how much confidence he was.
Looked so comfortable.
Right. Yeah, at times he was coming into the number 10 position, and I was holding the ball up, things that we all have talked about, where we could see him playing. And I think we gave him 10 games out on the left, 10 consistent games. I really do think he will start to become a lot more confident, maybe use his right foot a bit more here and there, because I think sometimes he will need to, but on that left, he should just be thinking either shoot or create a chance and pass the ball. So that for me,
I want to point one thing out on that. When he plays on the right, do you notice that they always have that right step on him because they don't want him to cut in on them? So they always pick that right angle, make it difficult for him to come around them. Yeah. Today, I didn't see that because, again, that nullifies his weakness, him playing on the left. But what I saw was not a lot of Liverpool players went into tackle him, because he's a player that if you misjudge your tackle and he shimmers you, he'll blow right by you. Look, he's not the quickest person. He doesn't have the quickness of some wingers, but he does have that skill. And if you overcommit, he'll blow you up. And I noticed that the defenders, they sat back in fear of him blowing them up. They sat back on him, and it just made him more comfortable. He thrived on that confidence.
On that left-hand side, even with that as well, there's going to be times defenders are going to figure that out, go with him. He's going to get lots of penalties this season. Penalties from that left. He's going to get fouled a lot. And I can't wait, because it just means easy goals for us. So I'm looking forward to him continue playing out on that left.
A weapon.
Yeah. Nketiah, I had to give a 6. For me, I don't think it was his fault. He worked hard, tracked back, but just wasn't getting a lot of service.
No service at all, especially in the second half, nothing.
Yeah, I think only had what, 1 or 2 shots on target. I know he had the chance in the first half, but I feel with Nketiah, he always needs about 2 chances to probably score a goal most of the time. But yeah, it was an okay performance from him.
It tells you how bad it was when Lacazette came on. He didn't even touch the ball. That's how starved the service it was. It was not good. The performance in the second half wasn't a good performance. But go on.
When that's something that we need, and I honestly think that will improve when Granit Xhaka is dropped, because if you have Ceballos and somebody else in that midfield who's somewhat creative as well, you mix the two together and the creativity from the wide areas, and I think that's a good basis to work off of. And for me, Saka, he also gets a 7. I thought it was a good, solid performance for him, but like Ceballos, he also waned later on in the game.
So before we go to Tony, Kuke's gone Leno 9, Cedric 8, Holding 7, Gabby 9, Kolasinac 8, Ceballos 8, Willock 7.5, Xhaka 4, Pepe 8, Eddie 7, Saka 7.5. A couple of guys here are giving Rob Holding some bare love right now. D is saying Holding can't be dropped, playing really well, happy for him. Kuke is saying Holding is a major part of the defense. Tony, what's your grades? I'm going to have to go back up and push them up again.
Okay, man of the match, Leno gets a 9.5. I think the shot where Minamino hits the crossbar, Leno palms it across the goal instead of like into a better area. So that was his 0.5 off. But other than that, he was perfect.
Yeah.
And then two great penalty saves. So yeah, that's good. Cedric, I'm not convinced on him. I'm sorry. I'm just not convinced on him. I think
that's a typical Arsenal. That's what we hear from Arsenal fans all the time.
I think
he's not that bad.
Not that bad. I know.
Like, what was the expectation you had when we signed Cedric? Because this is what I find when we where it all comes from.
Okay, so let's expectation is you've got to be better than one of the 2 right backs, which is Bellerin and Ainsley Maitland-Niles, because those 2 were our right backs. And to me, Cedric is not an improvement on either of them. He definitely ain't an improvement on Ainsley Maitland-Niles. We know that as a fact. Yeah.
Well, Ainsley's not.
Although Bellerin isn't playing on top of his game right now, I still prefer to have Bellerin in the team.
Yeah, I mean, Mikel Arteta 2 weeks ago said Ainsley's not a right back; he's a midfielder.
But he's still a better right back than Cedric.
Yeah, I don't think he is. That's just my personal opinion. Cedric at Southampton was rock solid. He's a rock solid player. He's not had a chance at Arsenal. How many games has he actually started for us? It's not even
the thing that kills me.
2?
How does man get a 4-year deal and he's not even?
I think he was. I think he was brought in to replace Bellerin. I think he was brought in to replace Bellerin. I don't think they like where they're going with Bellerin. Bellerin doesn't give them enough. When you look at Man City and what they did with Kyle Walker and Mendy, and that made them title contenders, everything depends on your wide game. And Bellerin ain't it. He's not it.
But ask me a question: is Bellerin right now, even in his worst form, banter year, better than Cedric? Yes.
No, not for me.
I'll say,
what has Cedric done?
It's not what has Cedric done. It's not what he's done. He's a solid player, and he's adapt. He's a solid player, and he's adapt. He's based on he's a Premiership ready player, and he's solid. He's been solid for Southampton. Let me go on, Tony. Let me go. He's a solid player. And he has been for Southampton. And also, he's very adept in the final third. We ain't really got to see that as Arsenal fans yet because he hasn't played a lot. Bellerin is awful in the final third. His defending is average. And the only reason why he's been adept at defending is because he's so fast. His recovery speed is hidden. His frailties. He's not a good defender. And he's even worse as an attacker. That's just my personal opinion, though.
Holding. Good, strong player, but his passing is atrocious.
It wasn't good tonight, was it?
I don't see how you man are not seeing that. His passing is atrocious. Yeah, he gets a 6. Gabriel, what a guy! What a guy! If it wasn't for Leno's 9.5, then it's got to be Gabriel, because every headed duel was a win, and his distribution so much better. So he gets a 9. Kolasinac, boy, for that, yeah. I mean, I got to agree with people. Kolasinac today was a 7. Good, solid performance. And based on that, I can't see how you sell a man when he's your only other left back. Moving on, Ceballos, decent game, half decent game. I thought he was very industrious. His distribution superb. I'm giving him a 7.5. Willock, I thought, had a good game. I also give him a 7.5. Yeah,
Bertrand would have been happy. You know, Bertrand's a big Willock fan. He would have enjoyed tonight.
Xhaka, what can we say? 5.5. Pepe, much improved. Thank you very much for moving him and making him a more effective player in the team with support in the right areas. We can see that, this kid, I mean, his skills are ridiculous. Ridiculous. He does things on the ball that you just go, what? So, yeah, Pepe was an 8. Nketiah, I actually thought Nketiah didn't do bad based on what he got, but his industry is phenomenal. He just runs.
Yeah.
He runs everything down, which Lacazette just doesn't do. And for that, I give him a 7.5. And Saka had a good game. I give Saka an 8. Lots of industry, lots of good stuff.
Excellent. So, guys, just opening up the floor before we patch everything up. You guys happy with Man City, Ebony?
Yes, I am. I mean, they're beatable. We've beaten them before. We're at home. As you said earlier, as you alluded to earlier, their defense isn't great. So they're there for the taking, and I think we'll beat them.
Vincey?
Yeah, I'm confident, even though it's with Man City, you got to look at it. They won't have Aguero. They won't have Jesus up front. So they're going to have to shuffle their players around. And, the signing that they've got recently, he's a good little player, but he's got to settle. So, if we play to our strengths and have Gabriel's got to play. If Gabriel's playing, I've got every confidence that we can pull a result out. Definitely.
Yeah, I mean, guys, look, before I go to you, Neomis, let's be real here. Mikel is just overachieving with this squad. He's punching above his weight, and we love it. And, Mikel's made his requests for extra midfielders. He's made that very clear. And look, if he doesn't get it this summer, then they'll get it next summer. That's just how rebuilding teams work. You deal with one problem at a time, and then you move on and work in progress. But it's brilliant to see where they are right now. I saw your face when Man City came up and you had your 2 hands over your head. What do you think of Man City draw?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't like it. I want the game.
Yeah, we saw that. The body language.
I want the easier fixture. We're gonna be that game is gonna be in December. Fixture congestion. Like I will take a League One Stoke, but I will say this: unlike Arsene Wenger, Arteta will play a combination between bench players, some first team, and some academy players. So it's going to be a solid side. It's going to be a well-rotated side, similar to what we saw tonight. And I think because of that, we could do it. So let me tell you something, Neomis. Okay.
at home to Tottenham, Brentford at home to Newcastle, Arsenal at home to City, Everton at home. Everton. Don't nobody want to play Everton right now, especially at home. Yeah, I feel for Manchester United on that one. But if we beat Man City, we could win the whole thing.
Yeah, we could.
I think, considering our record at Cup finals, Arsenal have won 7 out of the last 8. Actually, no, that was before we played Chelsea. So we've won. This is the FA Cup, though. But is it in the FA Cup or is it Wembley Finals? I can't remember which one it is. You guys might have to remind me which one it is. But Arsenal won 7 out of the last 8 finals. If we beat Man City, we've only got Tottenham to worry about, and Everton and Manchester United. We can turn both of those teams over. I think Arsenal. If we beat City, I think Arsenal are the favourites to win this.
I think we are.
Yeah.
I think, and you know what? If we get the opportunity to make sure that Tottenham don't win a trophy this season, I think it'd be great. Because I just finished watching their documentary All or Nothing, and it will be another season where they win nothing. No, I'm being serious. I'd be so happy. Or if Stoke beats them, fine. But I would love it if we got the opportunity to stab one in the trophy. Yeah, make them even more miserable.
Tony, you worried about City?
No. I'm no longer really worried about this team, in all honesty.
Mm-hmm.
I do have. I hate that Arsenal fans go overboard on new players coming into the club potentially, but I do have a belief that we will get a really good piece that will make us an even more formidable team in a month or 2. I'm confident that in the next 3-4 days, something will happen and our team will be strengthened to a hilt.
Yeah, I totally agree. You know what? I've known Tony for 41 years, and when I see him talk, and he was like this when he was at school. It's just that man-bat mentality. It's all over his face. He wears it. And I was talking to somebody about this. We were talking about martial arts and boxing and stuff like that. And it's just, you can see on your face the aura that you give out, the confidence. It's brilliant, man. It's brilliant. And that's it, guys. Look, any closing arguments before we shut up?
Up the Arsenal.
Yeah.
Do it. Allez la Rouge.
Excellent,
Beautiful performance. Love it.
Definitely.
Brilliant. Guys, thank you.
Where have you been? Sorry.
I know, we believe that. Guys, thank you for the chat. Everybody who's been participating in the chat, thank you very much for your company again on another live match commentary. And all of you guys on Facebook as well, thank you for chiming in. And big shout out to Arsenal #101 on Facebook as well. We see you guys. We're not forgetting about you. We see you as part of the stream now. So listen, that's it from us, man. Peace. We're out. Arsenal.
Peace.
City. Nice one, guys.